Well, welcome back to New Plymouth. Taranaki to this Matariki series 2022 here Inline Hockey New Zealand. We're day 3. We're down to the finals, basically, the last 4 games of this series. Looking at the first matchup, it'll be Waita versus Urarangi. Then we have, in the second game, the first one of the winners, we'll have Bahudakawa versus Waiti. And then game 20, third game of the afternoon, Hiwa Etirangi versus Tupurangi. And then the last game, the final, Tupanuku versus Waipuna. So that's how it's going to face up. Ko tai Valvon Tako Ingoa. I'm here joined by Ian Wanamaker, and we're going to bring you the action live this afternoon as we kick in.
Yes, kia ora whanau. Very great to have you alongside us again. And very shortly, we're going to be speaking to one of the players, one of the All-Stars actually, who's been involved in this Matariki series. Kia ora, Vinny. How are you this fine day in the Naki?
Yeah, hi, Wani. Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Awesome. Can you give us your thoughts on what happened last night in that game?
Well, they came out strong, and I felt like we played well, but, second half, I think we just lost it, and they capitalized on their opportunities, and I think that, we just weren't clinical enough.
But hey, it was a cracker of a game. I mean, you're playing against the best New Zealand Māori players in the country. You are one of the best players in the country representing the New Zealand All-Star side. What was the score? And there's something else that happened in the game that we definitely need to talk about. That's been in the rumblings that I hear around the rink here today.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. I did watch it back. Initially, when I shot the puck, I saw it go through his legs. Then I heard a post. And then I saw it come out the other side. So I assumed it hit the back bar and came out. But after watching the video replay, it's hard to see, but I can see why, you would say it's not a goal.
Awesome. And what we're talking about here is this controversial goal, which we saw brilliantly on the live replay, or the instant replay. But you're on the floor, and it's live time. You don't get that privilege that Todd and I have had with this amazing setup here brought by Māori Television. And you see on 3 different camera angles how that puck gets shot. Brilliant shot. It was a ripper shot. Ethan went down. It looked like he was beaten. Here it is here. It goes between the legs. He reacts like it's a goal. He puts his head back thinking, oh, that's gone in. When you see it from this angle, wow, here we go. So here's your shot coming down. Hits the goaltender. We lose sight of the puck for a moment. It almost looks like it ricochets and hits that back post, that side post, and then possibly off the skate and then away from the goal. So it was awarded, so you still got rewarded.
If you look at that shot there, behind his right pad, it looks like, not this shot, but the previous one, it looks like it hits the white bar at the back, or it could be the red.
Yeah, you lose sight of it, and then where does it come? It looks like it goes off his skate almost.
Watch this shot here and look over his right pad, and it looks like you can just see it going through the back there.
And that's the view of the back referee.
You see right there?
That's true, yeah. That's what the back referee says. And the corner referee, who's got probably the best view, says no, he's got his arms out like that, no goal. Here it is again. What a shot it is. It's a great wrist shot, wicked stick flex, bang. And then that puck just goes in and out of there. Based on the reaction, you think, oh, yep,
well,
that's a goal.
Yeah, from the shooting angle, it looks like it goes in and out. But, the ref he's in a good position to make a call. But it happens so fast, you see.
Absolutely. And he slowed it. This is slowed right down. Excellent slow motion replay. Where is it? We don't even see it. And then bang, it just doesn't seem to cross that goal line. That we can see anyway, and then it's got. But they called that a goal, and that's hockey. That's why we play. It's exciting, but it often comes down to these very close games. There's not much that separated the New Zealand All-Stars that you represented and the New Zealand Māori.
No, definitely not. They're a strong team. They had really good players, and they battled hard, and they just scored on their opportunities, and we just didn't quite, capitalize on ours. And their power play was incredibly good. I think they got 2, maybe 3 power play goals. And we probably had the same amount of power play time, but we just couldn't put it away. So
yeah, that's the special team. So when you take a penalty and you lose a man and you're down a man, and then they have an extra attacker on, and they have more time and space, and they can really move that puck around. And you saw how quickly they can move it. And they capitalized on their chances. You guys certainly didn't. There was by no means any stretch in time of that game at any point did it seem like they were well ahead, you were well ahead, because you scored first, and then they scored right away, and it was back and forth and back and forth. Would you say one of the best games that you've been a part of so far, or how does that rank in all your hockey play?
Yeah, for NZ players, this is amazing hockey. It's good. I think they should do something like this every year. It's great for the young people to see. Give them something to look up to and eventually play as well.
Awesome. We got to thank you, Vinny, for taking the time, just because there will be a lot of kids in the Naki region or anybody watching this on live broadcast saying, what is this game? And and it can influence that next generation. And speaking of which, we've got probably a fellow teammate of yours and someone that you competed against last night, and the mighty Scott Collins. So kia ora, Scotty. We're going to welcome you in now, Vinny, and thank you very much for your time. Kia ora, Scotty, koe and toko ingoa. It's great to have you alongside us up here in this commentary booth. What was your role last night in this New Zealand Māori versus New Zealand All-Stars game?
Well, playing-wise, I was the second goalie last night, so came in and closed it out, helping out our the youngster Ethan Prendergast, who started for us. So, and just being a bit of a hype man on the bench, just keeping everyone's spirits up high. So, and just congratulating our rookies when they did really well when they came off the rink. So, yeah, just trying to get the boys, and then when I had my chance, just try and do my job.
Awesome.
I think I did all right.
All right, man. That was a ripper of a game. You're being a little bit modest and humble here, Scotty. That game was exciting as, edge of your seat stuff. You couldn't script a better final almost if you're watching from anywhere in the world, and it's a one-goal hockey game. Every second of the game counted, and it looked like everyone was giving their all. Like no one wanted to give an inch, and you're a goaltender, so you're backstopping the team, and you're in the critical times. Like, how do you handle that pressure?
You just got to, thankfully I'm a bit older than everyone else is at the moment, so just picking up as you go through the years. It's just, as a goalie, it's the one position where your mistake gets recorded on the scoreboard, so it's just how you bounce back from that, really. And sometimes you just got to forget how it happened and then just come back, go through your processes. So, just do what you got to do in your head to keep it going. So I know it's a lot different for the players and stuff, so but that's just me. That's how I handle it personally. Is just been around long enough that you can't let it sweat you down now, I guess.
Awesome. It's that's amazing mental ability that that you possess, and a lot of other goalies that can really hit that reset button mentally and then just go through your process and your routine and reset, because you're the one who's on the most.
Yeah.
The players go on and off the floor, and you're the backbone, right? And I know that might sound like it's just piling on your shoulders, but you are, in my eyes, one of the most important players on the team. So, like you said, you're if it goes in, you can get criticized, and that's unfair sometimes because there's four people in front of you that are also trying to, should be trying to help stop the opposition from scoring, and then it's a public thing. But you're also certainly the very first person to get high-fived and stick pad tap when you're winning. Yeah.
Well, I think compared to the other positions, we tend to do the same things more often repeated. So that's why it's a bit more process driven how you can play the game. So if you know where something's kind of slipped up, if you've missed an angle, then hey, you know what you need to fix next time.
Fantastic.
It's fairly simple. It's just wanting that desire to stand in front of some of these guys who can fire the puck pretty quick. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how you do that. You're a very brave man, that is for sure, because players like Todd and myself certainly would love to shoot and have shot on you, but I'd much more prefer having you on our team or our side. So it's again like this Matariki weekend. What can you give us a sense of the vibe and the general feeling of this event for you and also for anybody that you've spoken to so far?
I think it's the quality of the games is pretty awesome. With the 8 teams, it was especially amongst us older guys who kind of all knew each other. First of all, was working out who some of these youngsters were, where they were from, sort of thing, and then just that they're getting to play with the older guys, and you go back to the older days where some of these old guys now were youngsters, so they were playing with the dads, the uncles, a lot of older guys. It was just the norm. Where it's not kind of like that at the moment unless they got a scrimmage sort of thing. So, and I know that again the older guys, they're really enjoying playing with some of these young kids and just seeing what they got, and probably grateful they don't have to play them week in, week out. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And we interviewed Louis Taiapa, your New Zealand Māori captain, after the match, and he said he was super proud of having someone on his side, the New Zealand Māori side, that was in the stands at one of these type of events or something in this nature, and he looks up to some of these guys that are playing, and now he's playing alongside them, and then he's the next part of the next generation that's coming up, and we need more of that, the Rangatahi and the Tamariki coming through to take these old fellas, like, kick us out of spots.
Exactly,
and tap into their wisdom. And, I mean,
someone else
you
can
keep
get
playing.
up and down. I'd rather, I said there's actually quite a good a good mix of that, and even with our Māori team, we had 2 sets of brothers last night, so that was kind of cool, and that was with Hayden and Jacob joining their brothers, respective brothers out in the rinks. So that was an awesome game, good times, and the whole weekend's just fantastic. And we've got a few more games to go, so make the most of it, I guess. So.
Well, Kapai, Scotty, thanks very much for taking the time, and good luck with these last few games, and enjoy the rest of this Matariki weekend.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Fantastic team. We were going to have a look at the starting lineups. So we had the Urarangi just up on screen, and we'll go through Waitaha first. We have Ben Thompson. He's number 26 with number 63, Richie Hopkinson. And a newcomer replacing Jacob Jackson, who kind of unfortunately went down with an injury. And it's Wesley Taiapa. That's the son, 14-year-old young man of the captain of the New Zealand Māori, Louis Taiapa. So he's in jersey number 8. Jaden Merlo wearing 34. Josh Kingy, 67. Flint Roderick, 88. TJ Drysdale, 24. And Zane Cooper wearing 99.
Yeah, and as we have a look at the Urarangi team as they've just popped out onto the rink there, they are captained by Jared Carroll, Josh Winston Lee, Josh Gulliver, Jono Bennett, Lachlan Robinson, Reuben Wood, and Aaron Riddell. And they'll see Sam Bays in goal, as we saw Sam Bays in goal last night for the New Zealand All-Stars, having a nice little tournament there. Sam Bays, late call in there for Connor Parr. So he's really stepped up to the occasion. That's
absolutely
great opportunity.
Big game, He certainly made his presence felt and kept his team well within it.
So this, as we get underway, this is the playoff for 7th and 8th in this Matariki series here in the mighty Taranaki. The sun is out, the ocean is calm, light breeze, fantastic day. If you're out and about in Taranaki and you're looking for something to do, call on down to the East End Skating Rink. Check out some live inline hockey action. If you haven't seen it before, you will enjoy it. It's a fast-moving game, non-stop, no outs, and very little stoppage at times.
Tina Pai, that's it. And it's, even if you're not down in the region here at the moment, you can watch on this Māori Active live stream broadcast that we are commentating on. So it's our privilege to be here with you and commentate some of this live action. As we had a great shot there, and looks like Sam Bays is up to the task with a great shoulder save as that player is trying to go top corner into the net. Another save there, as you can see a great shot of Bays sliding across, which is not easy to do, as those goalies carry lots of heavy gear. Not easy to move across and slide. First stoppage here. Todd, we've got a whistle for some particular reason.
Yeah, just having a look there. That's waiting for the signal from the referee, Mr. Gary Toa there, wandering off to the score bench.
So there is a player gone to the penalty box. Yeah, to the bin.
No, that's Reuben Wood by the looks of it. Has been a naughty boy in the first one of the afternoon into the naughty corner. It's been 2 minutes
thinking about it.
Thinking about life choices.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't feel too much shame, because he should get out there again soon.
And we must, we've talked a lot about whānau and family and the culture of the sport over this weekend. We'll recognise Reuben Wood there. Comes from another good line of inline hockey players, as Mum Michelle sits on the board and referees, and Dad Ivan plays as well. So, and I think they believe they're associated with speed skating in New Zealand as well. I think
that is true.
Yeah.
So a great family connections. Oh, great shot there. Oh, we are our first goal just like that. Wow, early on the power play. Waitaha. Goodness me, Todd's almost spilled all his coffee all over himself here. It's just that quick how, boom, in an instant, the game can change. And that goal was very quick and fast. We blink and don't even miss it. Look at this. Ben Thompson, great shot. Oh, just in that top right-hand corner on the goalie. Look at that shot. Great angle there.
And isn't that a great way, like, young kids to look at his eyes focused on where he wanted to shoot it.
Yeah, he knew exactly where he was going, and leg drive. That's awesome to see.
And there was no gap there either, so he just targeted that top corner and nailed it. Carroll there to settle the play down, one of the senior members there in that Urarangi team captain. Winston Lee down the rink, lining up for the shot.
He takes it, but it hits off of a skate, doesn't get in on the net area. Teams will often use these yellow dasher board along the bottom of the rink because it's plastic material, and the puck will actually rim around. There's no actual corner, so if the puck does travel, it's round, it's going to just rim all the way around and often ricochet, and players will use it to their advantage when they're passing the puck, as you see here.
Young Lockie Robinson there, just showing a bit of speed to Flint Roderick, trying to go around and through a few players. Doesn't quite pull it off this time, but he gathers the puck up in the corner. Nice defense there by Waita. Josh Kingy skates down the rink. Has a shot at Sam Bays. Bobbles up in the air. Lucky not to drop over the shoulder there of the goalie.
We have seen that so far this weekend in the tournament. Like someone had the puck, shot it off the back end board. The goalie did not see it off the blocker of him and then into the goal. Or even a one-time shot out of the air by Richie Hopkinson last night. What a goal that was. So amazing skill that some of these players have while using their rako or their stick. So it's very early on in this first half of this kind of a 7th, 8th playing off game. Waita taking on Urarengi. And Josh Kingy here. Sorry, that's Merlot trying to break in, number 34. As they pass the puck around, Merlot gets it back. Great feed to the middle. Shot, goal!
Kingy. Nice little shot. Now he takes his
play.
opportunities where he gets them.
That was just great puck movement all around. They had Urarengi out of sorts and not able to make their defensive coverage here. From one end of the ice, the inline rink, excuse me. There's my one fault of the day. And bang, again. See how fast that puck gets shot?
Kingy sets it up, actually, in the original play there. Across the back, feeding through. The young fella's just connecting. Look at that.
Going against the grain, so to speak. So when the player is traveling on his right side, shooting to the opposite side of the goaltender, often really hard to stop.
Yeah, we've talked a little bit about it over this weekend as well. Some of these young guys have actually played together for a long time, and they might be from different regions, but they've connected through regional teams or New Zealand teams, and you can see it hasn't taken long for them to reconnect and get that bond and know where each other's going or doing and connecting those passes.
Often that on-floor chemistry gets developed pretty quickly, and when players start clicking, and it's just there's a lot of flow, and it just makes things real easy. And when teams don't have that, it's a challenge to play together. And you can see which teams are doing well when they are in control.
Yeah, we probably saw that last night in New Zealand Māori versus New Zealand All-Stars. You know, the New Zealand Māori have been around for a while, and they've had a really good connection. They just started quicker and better. They got themselves going and connected really well.
And they always want to get up, like they don't want to lose that. At the moment, they've got a 3-0 lead. They've just taken from the New Zealand All-Stars, so bragging rights are always on the line.
Yeah, it is.
And it's not going to get easier. So this is some of the best inline hockey you will see, if not the best, all across Aotearoa on display here in Taranaki.
Yeah, so we're roughly, about 64, 70-odd players of our New Zealand's top players from all ages here lining up. So 70 of New Zealand's top players all in one location playing some fantastic hockey.
As Urarengi trying to make a break, but Thompson or Waita skates up the floor, passes ahead. Merlot. Is that Kingy? Kingy has a shot. Kingy and Merlot having some on-rink chemistry, as we can see here, passing back and forth to one another. Really doing well to hold on to that puck. Cycling it around, keeping it away from the defenders. Merlot, nice spin move around, goes towards the net. Backhand pass does not connect. They still have it, though.
Ooh, nice little 1-2 there from Merlot and Kingy as well, trying to connect again. Dynamic little combination these two at the moment of forming in this game here with Waita 2-0 over Urarengi. Good little block there by Sam Bays as he saw the pass come through. Just stopped it being fed right out in front of him.
There's Aaron Riddell, one of the young up-and-coming players from the northern region, playing with the Stingrays. Very talented young man. And it's great to see him out on the floor with some of these older senior players. He'll be soaking it all up like a sponge, just trying to
that's it. And
find his way.
Fantastic opportunity. These guys, we've seen it, you might not have seen it on the TV, but we've definitely seen it in the changing rooms, on the benches. These senior guys really giving some sound, great advice, saying, hey, we're going to do this. Think about this when you're skating around, and it has just grown these young players immensely. And they'll take that back to their clubs as well, and they'll take it back to their teammates and their age grades and all the other teams that they play. Hey, we want to try this. This is what I learnt from one of my idols that I played with on this weekend at Matariki and Taranaki. So it's a fantastic way to just keep growing the sport.
As Cooper takes a shot on a goal, probably one of his not very many shots. He hasn't been super busy, actually, but he faces one hard shot there, and looks like he gets that with the glove a little bit, or just his body position. Sometimes goalie positioning is almost more important than making a flashy, good-looking save. It's just positional play. It doesn't matter how it looks as long as you stop that puck from going in.
You need to be the wall, wall in front of those three red bars.
You're the last line of defense, as Scotty Collins mentioned. It's a very important position. There's Drysdale there. Looks to just send that puck all the way around to his defending partner.
Yeah, and TJ there would be one of our youngest players out actually on this tournament from Matariki, so he's still playing in the under 14 grade, so he'd be, I think, the youngest. So great to see him have this opportunity and play with some of these superstars.
Fantastic.
Nice
Great
1-2 there.
Here.
Oh, look at that. Too
Great
easy.
Give and go. That's excellent. We sometimes say that's a tic-tac-toe play, so it's back and forth and back, and then it's in the back of the net. Kind of develops out of nothing here. A turnover, and then over to Thompson. Thompson gives it back. And the goaltender looking like kind of on the beach, swimming around.
Yeah, that's it. Not knowing where to go. And he has to go back. Moves, doesn't quite get there.
You can see how difficult that is for a goaltender to slide across. Kind of has to shimmy a little bit because he's on the wheels. And wheels on this surface, it's hard to just move. Smooth.
And that's great. That's, the young Lockie Robinson there, fantastic for him. That's a great play, linking up with Thompson and, the 1-2. A young fella under 12, under 14 player would normally just skate it in and try and take the shot, but the read, let's get that goalie moving. Let's get the goalie tired in this first half as we see a timeout being called. So I would imagine that's Urarangi calling the timeout, wanting to calm the things down. We're 10 minutes gone in this first half. We're still in this, only 3 goals behind. We need to think about what we're going to do and get our thoughts gathered.
Absolutely. As you see the players, they're just having a bit of a corridor little chat now and giving those regrouping tips, I guess, as well, and looking at, okay, what can we try? So great shot too of all our fought out, our families and friends that are at the rink here live. If you've never seen inline hockey before, we'd all highly recommend that you come in and have a look. If you've seen it and you're here and watch it, I haven't met one person yet so far that said they haven't liked it.
Yeah, I had some friends come down last night that hadn't seen any of the game, and one of my friends said to me, he smiled the whole way through. He couldn't wipe the smile off his face. So, he was having a great old time at the rink. So, yeah, it was fantastic to see someone new being introduced to the sport. So the next thing for me will be to get him down here on skates and push him out onto the rink and see how he goes.
Best way to learn is just get amongst it and have fun. And there's so many people around you here that can keep you supported and involved and build you up. And I know, speaking with producer Chris, he's just loving this and as a new sport, maybe something that he hasn't seen before, but he's got a big, wide smile on his face. And we're very appreciative of having you here, Chris, and your involvement putting this all together for us. Tina Park.
Kingy with a shot on Sam Bays, a little bit high. So resuming play now. And Waitaha straight on the attack. Kingy with a no-look shot. Thompson now to clean it up, the captain, Ben Thompson. Just calm things back down, set it up. Roderick with the puck. Kingy there in the corner. Oh, tries the 1-2 with Flint Roderick. Oh, again.
Bit of a deflection, almost went right into the goal there after it kind of bounced off the player's skate in front of the goal.
Yeah, so that's probably one thing we should explain too. You can't kick the puck in the goal, but if it deflects off your skate in the goal, that's fine.
There's another goal, just like that.
Waita
putting the hammer down. As Richie Hopkinson, and
he's got a big smile on his face.
He is.
Let's have a look.
Oh, it's a shot and a deflect. Oh, it goes directly wide. That's the play that just happened previous to the goal. And here we are here. The goalie's down. Pass. Oh, it's not a pass. It was a shot.
Yeah, it's deflected off his pads.
Often a weaker shot or just like a low-speed shot like that?
He was moving his leg
that's
too.
It. He wasn't in position to stop it.
Yeah, so is that Jaden Murlow? Just a nice sort of watch here. He's just, he got off balance. Sam Bays.
He's gone down.
Yeah.
There he is. He hasn't recovered.
Yeah.
Off that left back pad.
Unlucky. He's just lost his balance as he's gone back there on the skates. Hasn't got quite his pad flat down on the rink, and it's gone in. So that will take Waita out to
4-0.
4-0.
That's how you do it. Going far. Wow. Well, don't discount Urarangi. They have some firepower and some talent too. As Whitson Lee quick on the backhand. Doesn't get on goal. Quick counter-attack by Waita. Richie Hopkinson with it. Shot is blocked, but that one's not. Shot save.
Oh, that's a save.
Wow. He makes the save, Bays, but then it kind of goes in behind him, trickles down. As he makes save, and then instantly a second later, another.
Look at his hand reaction.
Really close to that red line.
Fantastic reaction by Sam Bays. He was aware it went behind him. He's looking.
And there he goes. Oh, look at he's bent his body in like a contorted way. Goodness me. You got to be super flexible if you want to play that position. So,
and I tell you what, Sam Bays, all these players and goalies, they'll be feeling it a little bit. Some of them have had a big weekend. Some of them played that game last night, like Sam Bays. He'll be tired. It does take it out of you.
Yeah, that's true. Talking with Louis. We've got a break here. Kingy. Ooh, what a shot. That's it.
Nice block by Bays, though.
And they do get this just like their 6th and 7th games of the weekend. So this is where the young legs certainly can come into a factor, and the older experienced players need to rely on that. And
feed them the puck, let them go.
Great backhand. Oh, but that is well stopped right into the beautiful silver fern crest on that emblem of the front of the jersey there by Bays.
He's got nice positioning, Sam? He seems to get in a nice position. He's not the biggest goalie, and he'll probably tell you the same thing, but he tends to use his size really well and positions well.
He tracks the puck well. You see him here. He's crouched down. I think they might even call that a butterfly style. And then popping up big chest, bigger, more in front of the goal, really. You're just blocking as much of that net as you can. It's a 4x6, 4 feet by 6 feet. I think that would be roughly, I don't know what in meters, maybe a meter by a meter and a half, roughly. So it's not a huge goal. It's not the size of like a field hockey goal or a football goal. Those are quite large. And the puck itself is very small. It would only be maybe, what would you say? A couple of inches or maybe 5-6 centimeters?
Yeah, 5 centimeters diameter. About a centimeter thick.
Yeah, so it's a very small object that these goalies are trying to track down and stop. And same for players. They're controlling it with their sticks, moving it all around. And that's what's called stick handling. They're trying to like handle the stick and move the puck around, avoiding the other sticks of defenders. Like Richie does that.
That's a toe drag.
Wow,
shot.
Move.
The referee's blown it up. The goalie, Sam, did have it. Sam Bays had it. That referee blew it up pretty quick, which is the right call. So you'll see when the goalie does trap the puck, the referees try to blow it up reasonably quickly. One reason that is to protect the goalie from being slashed or hacked at, as the players are trying to free the puck.
Yeah, that was a great move. And that toe drag, what does that mean, Todd, when someone toe drags the puck?
I know what it means. It means I can't do it. I've tried, but maybe I'm too old to learn new tricks. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's using the toe of the blade, which is the very end, but so the heel is where it attaches to the stick, and the toe. So they kind of turn the stick a little bit,
and then pull it towards.
It towards. So the toe of the stick, the round bit on the very end, is sort of facing down onto the ground. So the stick's not flat like you see it now, controlling the puck. And it's hard. It's a really good hand-eye coordination, move.
very hard to defend.
Yep.
As defenders lunge for the puck, they often miss.
Yes, there's lots of little things like players can do. They tend to not stretch too much, when they are defending, so that draws the players in, and then you can, poke check them. Use your rako to extend out and try and knock that puck away. So just a reminder, this Waitā game versus Urarangi is a playoff for 7th and 8th today. So the first of our 4 final games. And then we'll slowly work down to the last game, Tapanuku versus Waipa, which will be the playoff for 1st and 2nd. Lovely, beautiful carved wooden trophy that we have to hand out for the series.
It does look spectacular.
As Carol brings the puck around. Captain of the Urarangi team. Game just starting to slow down a little bit here, just moving the puck around. 3 minutes to go, nice little toe drag there again, a little through the legs, but Sam
nice
Bayes
move.
had it. Some fancy stuff starting to creep into the game.
That confidence is up when they've got what a move. He's put it between the puck and stick between the legs and got a shot off. Not a hard one, but it's certainly a fancy move.
Yeah, it is a fancy move. I think he had a bit of a smile on his face when he was trying that too.
Thinking, is this going to work?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Hey, good on him for trying it. Often that's the thing. Something that's new that hasn't been tried before, that people haven't seen. Give it a try. As we see a bit of a wobbly ricocheting puck that's gone off the back netting and the perspex glass. As the puck's bobbling, bouncing around, and the goalkeeper covers it up with the blocker.
Yeah, nice.
That's the non-glove side hand.
Big slap
Oh,
shot.
what a
Nice
shot, and that's a
it's
goal.
in. Yeah, look at that.
Carroll with an
Jared
unleashing cannon. Just
Kept
really
it
calm,
low.
just hammers it in.
And we talked about this yesterday, those low, hard shots sometimes just catch the goalie off guard. There it is.
Just above the pad,
pad,
under
yeah.
the glove.
Yep.
Absolute rocket of a shot here as Riddell
Goalie wasn't
wins
really
that face off.
He was a little bit
Look
not
at
really
this
set.
wind up, bang. Great shot, boom, and in the net. So good to see Urarangi getting on the scoreboard here. It's a 4-1 inline hockey game with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the first frame. We're back on attack here, Robertson. Ooh, looking to go in that top corner.
Nice block though. Zane Cooper with the nice block.
Whitston Lee looking for an option. They've turned the puck over. Thompson.
Inside the final minute now for this first half of the first game for this afternoon. Playing off the 7th and 8th here. Carroll just slowing it down a little bit.
Nice pass across right onto the tape of the stick. Accurate passes are so important. Riddell, quick shot, hard.
Oh,
Don't know if that was on target.
yeah. Carroll again to calm it down. Oh, a little bit of a loose pass. Didn't quite get that right. Carroll away. And you'll notice number 8 with the Jackson on there for Waitā. That is Wesley Taiapa filling in. Old Jacob Jackson has done himself a little bit of mischief, so he is not going to play today. Unfortunate. So, but gives a great opportunity for Wesley Taiapa to step up. And
Yeah, young man, 14 years old. and
Yeah.
That's great to see him coming in.
you will see his brother, his bro, for the New Zealand Māori team.
Is it his
Lewis.
bro or is it his dad? I'm
Well,
not
Dan,
sure. Is it,
we're not-
we're
I
going to
don't
have to check on
Yeah.
that one.
I don't know. We should say Lewis.
It's a relation.
Lewis would be too young. We'd say he's too
Oh,
young to
you
be dad.
reckon?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he'd
Well,
be complimented. by
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
We'll give him that compliment. He's far too young, but
We don't
it
let him
could be.
get to his head.
Yeah, but definitely related. We'll figure that one out. We'll ask someone that actually knows.
Oh, yep.
So just as we got half-time here, just having a look at a couple of these little plays. This is the Kingy Mulo goal. And this Jaden will fire it back to Josh. And just around the outside of Sam Bays' foot there, just got him wrong-footed. And we look from this angle, he moves. It's that pass across the rink and keeping that goalie moving. And then as the pass comes in, it's just on that outside of that right leg. These two have actually had a great little combination. This is the Jaden and Ben Thompson combination there, the 1-2 down the rink and across, and goalie moved and straight back and bang in the corner. Hard to defend.
It's going across again. Like getting the goaltender moving it's vital in this sport because they can't cover everything. As you can see, this one. Oh, Sam doesn't quite get it. Is this going in that between the legs?
This is the one where he
goes down. He stumbles. Oh, he's gone down.
And see that right leg's out still.
Oh, and it hits up the back left leg inside. That's unusual. And this one here, Riddell does well to win the face-off, critical part of the game, and then hammer time.
Oh, stand in front of that. Holy.
By Carroll. And he's a big man, and he can certainly lean into it. He's probably at least 100 kilos.
Just have a look at the goal.
And look at that, boom.
Zane wasn't set there either.
No,
so
he's not out to challenge.
Yeah, we've seen Sam quite often just in that position, that stance, ready to go. Zane was just a little bit relaxed there, and then had to, as the puck was won in the face-off, had to move into his set position. So you think about this, any split-second, movement, you're just not quite ready to pounce on anything.
Yes, pounce being a decorative word, like they used to call the goalies, they need to be nimble, like a cat. There was a goaltender out of Toronto, where I come from, that got drafted there, and called Felix Potvin, and he had a cat spray painted on his face mask helmet, and he was not a big man. And in the time that he played in the 90s, it was smaller pads, but he was certainly agile and quick. And maybe some people need to look back and see, maybe model our game after that.
Yeah, I definitely look back at some of the old NHL footage, and you think, man, no helmets, and some of the goalies. And
you're one to comment too. We've worn some silly-looking buckets back in the day. Now that you mentioned it, I remember playing against you a couple of times and seeing that lid that you had. I think it was a white one, perhaps, and that was certainly
given to me by Canadian Moose.
Canadian Moose were a touring team down here in New Zealand. Did a lot of good. But helped coach.
I mean, that's how we started. As we see this play kick back in, like when you started playing ice, it was given a bit of gear here and there, and doing what you do to, try and get on the rink and have a good time. Sam Bays with the save there,
and that's all part of it. You want to enjoy what you're doing, and a lot of these players, like you mentioned, 70, 80 of them, certainly enjoying themselves, soaking up every minute.
Yeah, well, I do remember a couple of injuries actually, because no face shields either. So I don't know if you have to have one on ice. As Sam Bays goes for another save. Another shot by Hopkinson.
All the way through the crease of the goal. That's that kind of half circle area that's on the painted floor.
Oh, nice feed out by Mulo there. Urarangi just to slow and calm things down a little bit now for their opportunity to reset some play. Carroll to wrap it around Robinson.
Robertson doing well here, kind of back and forth with the puck at one side of his body to the other.
One-on-one.
What a move. Well saved, though, by Bays.
I think Sam Bays read that, He didn't move too far.
Stood his ground.
Yeah. He knew what was going to happen. It was a great read of the game. Hopkinson to slow it down. Nice little pass down to Roderick. Shoots. Saved by Sam Bays. Nice glove.
Oh, it was. It didn't look like Robertson got all of that, as he kind of did a little bit of a lift of the puck, possibly sweeping a bit underneath it. Let's see here. Oh, this is the back. Oh, the forehand again, and didn't quite go where he wanted it.
That's
this one here. Look at this. Oh, bit of a slicey shot off speed, going wide, but the goalie grabs it with the glove.
Nice shot of it down in the glove there. Nice, right in the middle of the glove.
A goalie's friend when it goes under the glove and not into the net.
Urarangi on the attack. Front of goal.
just not connecting, making those passes go onto the other player's tape and stick. Oh, as Riddell takes a bit of a bump there, and he goes down. And
I was looking for a signal there.
No penalty call. It was
just wondering if that
they're
might
battling. And he's kind of this tall fella, and they just kind of collide with each other. Nothing harmful there. And the collisions are bound to happen in a high-speed sport, so no malice, no intent.
The great thing is they don't tend to milk it too much, do they? So.
Yeah, it's inline hockey. Players are known to be tough. I'm not going to comment on other sports, but get ourselves in trouble. But this one certainly requires a lot of strength in the different areas, not just physically.
Oh, that was going to be a nice connection there across the front of the goal. That gives Waitara another opportunity to bring it down, and Sam Bayes picks it up.
Be curious to know the shot totals in a lot of these games. I mean, they play for 40 minutes, so 2 halves of 20 minutes, and there's hardly any whistles, so it's constant. It's gone on lots and lots and lots. Look at that, as you can see a shot of Cooper there, really stretching out, so that flexibility of all the groin muscles and leg muscles got to be real strong to push across like that, using that very skilled agility that he's definitely worked on.
Yeah, I mean, Zane's been around for a while playing goal too. Now that her dad's taking photos over there. Shot on Bayes, but high. Yeah, Zane's dad today's taking photos for the tournament.
That's Carl, yeah.
Nice save by Sam Bayes, but puck pops out. Hopkinson again, another save by Bayes. Puck's loose, cleared. Good bit of pressure there by Waitara.
So 4-1 is the scoreline. Waitara is ahead by 3 at the moment against Urarangi.
Yeah, 5 minutes gone in the second half of this playoff, the 7th and 8th. Waitara control the puck at the moment, back into Urarangi there as we see Lachlan Robinson with the puck, just trying to go around Roderick. A good little battle for the young guys. Roderick coming out with it. Fake the shot.
The game has slowed a little bit. You may notice a little fatigue setting in as the players are playing their 6th and 7th games of the weekend, so maybe that's a bit of a factor at the moment, but you can't blink. Again, things happen so quickly, so the game changes so fast. You might miss something if you're not watching it, and that's great to see on this live stream broadcast.
Oh, a little bit of a mistake there by Hopkinson. Just left that puck behind. Roderick to come out with it, got a bit of speed. Oh, wrong-footed someone.
Oh, he's going down.
Jared Carroll playing that game last night, so his legs will be feeling a little bit tired, having that extra game. Jared Merlot there to try and weave through with Kingy, trying to clean it up, but not quite. Urarangi with the puck.
That's Wood, 12. Good pass to Robertson. Robertson, shot on goal, blocked.
Oh.
Carroll has it.
Another shot. Great little tidy out in front of the goal. Zane Cooper moved across to cover that post.
Toe drag move. Oh, wow. That's got to be one of the goals of the tournament so far for sure. Kingy,
he's a talent, that young man. Coming up, watch this.
So here's that chance by Carroll. Look at that save, as you mentioned. Yeah, Cooper's covering that whole side of the goal.
Here we go. This is Josh.
Watch this move. He toe drag. Boom. Puts it on the forehand. Oh, maybe between the legs.
Yeah,
that was fancy.
It was. Have a look at this angle as they come down. Nice toe drag there, just cupping the puck around.
Does it go? It looks like between the legs. Wow, that is unbelievable. For sure. We get that on a highlight package and replay it. People would love to see that on replay. That's just, again, another example of some of the talent that we have here in Aotearoa. This is a beautiful game, inline hockey here in Taranaki over Matariki weekend. This is the 7th and 8th playoff team. So it's not even the finals teams. These are the arguably the bottom 2 teams, and you're getting moves like that.
Yeah. Hard work for a goalie trying to figure out where that's going. The guy's playing the rako, the stick, and the puck between his legs.
Certainly unexpected. So that's Waita with 5. Urarangi with 1 as Whitson Lee looking to respond here for his team. Skating really well. He's come over recently from ice hockey, so it might be a little bit of a time for him to transition back into the blades or the wheels. It's very challenging to have to play both at the same time, which he's kind of multitasking. Some of these athletes have different codes that they play. As that's very well defended there.
Just see a different style of play now. Urarangi is starting to just try and do the one-ons. Yeah, the rush play. So, you know, not setting up the play and thinking, you know, where's my other players? How can I get the pass, get the goalie moving? You know, Zane's down there in goal for Waita. He's getting very well set because it's just a one-on-one situation.
So we've seen another example there. Hopkinson did a between-the-legs shot. And
oh, tidy up goal. That's Wood, isn't it?
Well, I think Riddell was there to use that very long reach that he's got and reach out for that puck that was loose in front of the goal and poke it in. And there we are. 5-2 is our scoreline.
He had
to make a comeback.
Had the original shot there, but followed his shot up and got the rebound as bounced out.
Any young players watching or any young people interested? There's an example of following your shot. Like, you take a shot, don't curl away, go in to get the rebound. This is what I try and teach some of the players that I've coached is follow it up. Look at what can happen for you.
Yeah, great action there, following that puck up. Never give up.
And we saw that last night with the New Zealand Māori and New Zealand All-Stars. Whoa, is that another great shot? Oh, and a second save by Bays.
A little bit of Urarangi there, left wanting in defence. Giving those opportunities to young players like Jaden Merlo and that to have a crack. They're going to try and take the most of it. Thompson, centre of the pass.
That's 8-8, that's Robertson. Oh, sorry.
That's Roderick.
Roderick, excuse me.
Shut down nice there, though. Thompson with the puck, looking for some action, looking for some fun with the puck and an opportunity to shoot on goal. Jaden Merlo taking on Jared Carroll.
Oh, wow. Just making it look too easy right there. Ben Thompson gave the pass over to 34 Merlo, and Merlo, some nice smooth moves on the hands.
It was, and it was a little bit that Jaden Merlo set that up. He challenged Captain Jared Carroll in the corner there and won it, and then set that play up and was the benefactor of a nice pass.
And to have the wherewithal and the awareness to see where the goalie is. The goalie's kind of gone down.
There's Jaden Merlo taking on Jared Carroll, and force the turnover back into them.
Rolling puck as well, gets underneath it. Whoa, lifts the puck right up into that top corner under the bar. Look at that. Just great. Not a big celebration. Just pretty calm.
And we've got a timeout now, so just time to resettle things as the score starts to creep out for Waita, 6-2 over Urarangi.
Another possible opportunity to catch their breath as well if they've been.
Yeah, I think so. I think a few of those more senior athletes in those teams, they'll be their legs will be feeling it.
Good shot there of Wesley Taiapa sitting alongside Ben Thompson with his amazing mustache, and you can't quite see it, but that flowing hair that he's got at the back, beautiful.
Yeah, good hockey style.
Absolutely. You often talk on flow. There's flow of the hair underneath their helmets or their buckets, some people like to call them, and you can see it flaring out the side of the helmet. Having a look at yours, Todd, that certainly is the case.
Yeah, trying to portray, even though I don't play hockey great, try and have the look or the
you
image.
You look good, play good. That's a great mantra.
Yeah,
Yep, absolutely.
So Urarangi there really, the shot before, trying to get some sound advice. They're all sitting down on the bench, gathering their thoughts.
As players demonstrating, all right, we got to get back out there. As Hopkinson kind of says, yeah, let's go, guys, come on. 8 minutes, 52 seconds left. That's not a huge amount of time.
Plenty of hockey, though, plenty of time to score 4 goals for Urarangi. They are short, though, today. I noticed there's only one on the bench as a sub, where Waita have 3, so maybe they've had a few players, drop out, just whether it's be injury or...
Yeah, one got called into work. That was true. I had the, privilege or task of filling in at one point.
There you go.
Which was a lot of fun.
Unfortunately, I imagine that would be Josh Gulliver, possibly. I haven't seen him on the bench there.
He had a hat-trick the other night, too, so
yeah.
he was in good form.
So you take out a Prem's player like Josh Gulliver, definitely just weakens that team a little bit, but they are doing well still in this. Nice save by Zane Cooper there as Urarangi goes straight on the attack after that timeout.
And Riddell had a great cross rink pass to in the middle person is Whitston Lee, and looking to go 5-hole, but denied.
Again, big shout out to the, we call them the Zebras, the gentlemen in stripes. Today in this game we've got Craig Henson and Gary Toa refereeing, 2 of our volunteers there, which is fantastic. Both hockey players. Gary Toa, been around for a long time. His boy is in the Hiwa Itarangi team, and all his kids have played this sport, and all have done very well representing New Zealand. Even Gary is we'll say veteran player.
Yeah, so stay tuned after this match. We will have the Pahudakawa taking on YT, and that is for the 5th and 6th playoff.
All right, Waita just slowing things down here, just slowing it down. They're in the front, so they can hang on to this puck. They can do whatever they want. So they can set it up. Oh, sniper!
They can score if they want to. Seem to like they want to score. They casually just walk in and score.
Yeah. Check this out. Just a nice casual play. They took so long behind the goal just to reset that play.
Oh, what a save there. That went off the bar as
no.
well. Look at the move here. He pulls. And this is his nice backhand pass to the middle.
Jared Mulo, and boom.
Shot into, look, nice rippling off that net. It's almost not a better feeling when you shoot the puck like that and it goes nice and cleanly into the goal. As a shooter, you're rewarded for your good shot.
And some of these young players, they spend hours having a shot at goal. They put some barriers up in front of the goal, and they spend hours just going top corner, trying to get those sweet spots. And that's normally the place they want to target quite often, is those top corners, because it's over the goalie's shoulder. They've got to reach. If they've dropped in the butterfly, there's a little bit of gap there. But we've seen a lot in this game, or these games over the weekend. We've seen that strong, hard, low shot that has been actually a high percentage
very
shot.
Very effective, yes. It's harder for those goalies to move across on these tough tiles, plastic tiles. The pads sometimes restrict that movement. Some goalies choose to use what are called, I call them cheaters. I don't know what the official term is, but they basically put in some plastic inserts on the inside of the pad, so it allows them to slide a lot easier. Some tournaments they're banned, they're not allowed, and other tournaments they are. I believe this one is permitted if goaltenders choose to wear them.
Yeah, so the sliders there, they make your pads work a little bit like they would on ice, so you can slide across, whereas in ice hockey, those goalie pads, they slide naturally. Of course, ice is a slippery surface, whereas these tiles that the inline players play on a little bit more grippy, so they need a little bit of artificial help on those big, heavy goalie pads to move from side to side.
So just under 5 minutes remaining. We've got a score of 7 to Waita and 2 to Urarangi. And Todd mentioned earlier on the importance of practicing your shot. I had a coach who used to make my parents sign a booklet of mine that I had to keep track of shooting 50 pucks a day. And if I didn't do it, I'd have to do extra skating at the practice or the training. So it certainly taught us the repetition and the putting in that time. You know, they say 10,000 hours to master a skill. And some of these players that have been playing would have clocked that quite easily. So they are kind of masters at their craft, and you get to see that on display here, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, I know a young man like that no longer plays anymore, had a bit of an accident, but Jack Howardson played, and he used to have this, you know, almost, it was like a 40-litre bucket, and it was full of pucks, and he'd bring it down and just shoot. And he was helping coach under-19 team at the Ravens for a while there before he moved to Queenstown. And shot off the bar.
Crossbar being that red bar that goes across the goal, and then the other two that go downwards, we call those posts. You can call them pretty much whatever you want, but it's just that big red thing on the net, the red painted portion. As we see a shot here, and Merlot lets it go. What a quick shot. Boom,
that
hits
bar
the
down,
bar down. Didn't go into the goal though, but quick bar down. Quite innocent looking play, doesn't have a lot, and then bang, snaps his wrists over, turns the wrist, generated a lot of force behind that.
Yeah, so talking about Jack Howardson before, a great young man, played hockey for a number of years, had a wee snowboarding accident, which put him out of hockey, but you know, now he's, I think Jack's moved down to Queenstown. If you're watching, Jack, big shout out. I hope things going well. I know you had a bit of a mountain biking injury, and I think he broke a collarbone or something, but you know, been one of those great up-and-coming components of inline hockey, and was helping out for a number of years after his accident and still involved, which is good to see. And
awesome.
So.
Good glove save there by Cooper. Flashing that nice leather glove as Whitston Lee showed a nice move to get around Hopkinson, the defender, and then does a snapshot off that one foot, raising the other foot. Often players do that. They lift the other foot to get a bit of, I guess, counter momentum or balance, counterbalance. And is that in the goal?
Yeah, that went off. I think that went off the red bar. There was no gap there. Zane Cooper right on his left-hand side. Watch this.
Where does this puck go? Just bang.
Winston Lee.
Winston Lee with a rapid shot here.
Just a bit loose. Winston Lee comes around. There he is.
Wow, nice low and hard just inside the post.
Yeah, and clipped the red bar as it went in and went in.
Goalie had no time to react by the looks of it. Just slowed to get in there. Bang, it's in the goal.
Yeah, again, we've talked about, it's almost been over this weekend, that's probably the highest percentage shot is some of that low hard stuff, and has crept under the pads or deflected in.
So yeah, I was just going to ask you, Todd, actually, how you grew in the sport, and then do you have any coaches like that would mentor you and give you the hard talks like, hey, you got to shoot the puck more, or this is how you could improve your game, or was it a lot of self-learning? Like, what was your journey like?
Yeah, I think it was a lot of self-learning. You know, I played ice for a number of years and didn't really know inline hockey existed. So, and when I played ice, it was just senior players that guide you. It was never necessarily one. But we've talked about players like Simon Glass and Stacey Rout. You know, I used to watch them play for the Ice Blacks and stuff, and then in the Jurassic League in Queenstown playing Queenstown Rangers and stuff, and they were the ones you just try and watch and mimic what they were doing. And as you know, learning any sport, sometimes just watching and following people around is a great way to learn.
Hey, that's the highest form of flattery, I reckon, is people that, well, they say copying, but really it's kind of what it is. You're just doing something that works for them. But again, you are an individual, and you do what works for you, and in your own context. So.
Yeah, no, I still look like I'm an older player now, and just a social player. Still play hockey, love it, but I look at players and I go, oh, I like the way they're skating, or you look at them and go, they've got a nice stance. And certain styles, I definitely like the ice hockey stance a bit more. It's a real nice wide hockey stance. So we've got players in our club here that tend to have played ice a lot, and they tend to skate that similar wide-legged and real solid on their skates.
You generate that balance, where you're standing on very thin pieces of metal to keep your balance, and you're standing on ice, which is slippery surface, so you're naturally going to have to learn to get good balance, and skating is pretty important, just like it is in this sport here, and you can see some of the individuals just flying really quick. as we get great shot there. Merlot going nice low hard, but Bays blocking that path. So 1 minute and 28 seconds left in this match. Waita ahead. Whitson Lee comes on a breakaway, shoots, scores. That should be his second, possibly third goal of the game. Trying to keep his team in it, fighting right to the end.
Yeah, and you'll notice the clock's still ticking because we're not in that 1 goal range for the stop clock to work, but 7-4.
It looks as though, so he's got his head up. Ooh, it puts the puck around the defender here. Goes to the backhand inside the 5-hole of the goaltender and in the net. Great goal. He tries it again. And it worked once. He's going to try it twice. So, yep. What's that expression? Fool me once. Oh, wow. As we have a ricket. Wow, that puck took a weird bounce. Almost went in the goal. Richie Hopkinson. Hammer time with that shot.
It's on the line.
Does that cross the goal line? That was extremely close.
The referee's right there.
Looks like he's chuckling, saying, no, might have another look at this one. Here he comes, steps in, Richie Hopkins. Look at this high, hard shot. Boom. Off the back pad, and you can see it trickle. Does that? No, it does not.
No goal.
The puck has to fully cross that red line. So you can see, I guess, some free tile for it to count. If it doesn't, it will not be counted as a goal.
Yeah, so not like rugby where you dot the ball on the line.
Yeah,
counts.
Try it.
This has to be over the line. There we have it. Waita will win that game, so they'll take the 7th spot, 7-4 over Urarangi, and Urarangi will finish the Matariki weekend here in Taranaki 2022. They'll finish the tournament in 8th, but handshakes all round, been a massive weekend for these two teams.
So after each match, you see the congratulatory huddles. There will be a couple of handshakes or fist pumps, stick taps. But up next, we've got Pahudakawa wearing these beautiful red and black jerseys against YT.
Yeah, what's your favourite jersey for the weekend?
I love that question because I just love the overall design first and foremost. I think it's so unique and spectacular, and it's very visually striking. I had the chance to wear the red and black. I must admit that looks pretty sharp. I know my wife would love that answer because she's from Canterbury originally, and she'd just be in love with that. But that touches back to my Canadian roots. I love that too. But man, those jerseys do look pretty sharp. But my favorite actually is the New Zealand Maori. I love that design with the tiki on the front, and it's just mean Maori mean, like it's just that. It's got that intimidation factor. It's got articulate design. It's beautiful.
All right, we are going to go down. I'm just going to send Ian running down to the rink. We are going to have a couple of presentations to these teams. So at the conclusion of each game, we're going to present the teams just with a medal for their efforts over the weekend. So it has been, pretty fantastic weekend of hockey for these guys. So as Ian makes his way down onto the rink, we will have a quick chat down there, present some medals to these lovely people, a quick chat. But again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all the sponsors and stuff that have helped this weekend. We're just going to have a quick break and we'll be right back with you shortly. Thank you for viewing.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex. No time to fluff around today? No worries. Just swing into Caltex and pay for fuel with Pay an App to speed on through. Ooh, yeah. Feels good. Use it at your local participating Caltex.
Kia ora whanau, ko Ian Tokuinoa. We are joined alongside two of the representatives of the Urarangi team. And I got to say, I love the jerseys, guys. And thanks very much for taking the time to be a part of this. We've got alongside Lachlan and Josh. What are your thoughts so far on the game you guys just played and overall weekend? We'll start with you, Lachlan.
Oh, it was pretty good. Good experience for me and most of the young dudes. Pretty tiring, though.
Oh, absolutely. You've been playing a lot of hockey. How many games have you played?
Oh, I think five games, yeah.
Yeah, so the legs will be feeling, you'll be needing a stretch and a bit of a drink, so yeah, get rested up. What about you, Josh? What is this? We've had some cracker goals. You've been showing excellent skill on display with that backhand, forehand. It's been awesome to see. What does this Matariki weekend mean to you?
Oh, it's all about the development of the younger kids and bringing them up, and there's some hella good players out here, and yeah, it's awesome seeing these guys carving it up and against these higher level guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's all about development.
Oh, absolutely, and this is excellent to see you guys involved and all the youth coming up, and we want to see you keep involved in the sport. So thanks very much for taking the time, and good luck with your future endeavors with inline hockey.
Yeah.
Cheers, thank you.
Kapai. Nice guys. Awesome.
Thank you, Ian.
Cheers. All right, we're going to just welcome in some of the other players here from YT that have just taken out that 7th or 8th place position. Guys, we've got Mr. Richie Hopkinson, and we have Jaden Merlo. Wow, and we've said your name a lot on the broadcast because there's been some excellent chemistry very fast. Like you guys come from different regions. What region are you representing here?
I'm from Hamilton Devils, which is Waikato, Central Region.
Awesome, yeah, you must be very proud of that. And Richie, what about yourself?
Well, I used to play for the Auckland Sabres. Haven't really played a whole lot of inlines for the last couple of years, but yeah, it's good to get back into it here.
Break, even extended for some. You have an amazing set of skills. A couple of shots between the legs, both of you guys, and putting the puck in the net. Like, that's excellent skill on display, and it looked like a pretty fun activity out there. How do you rate this Matariki weekend?
I think it's been great. Real good hockey, fast. Everybody's a good player. It's great fun.
Good vibes all around.
Yeah,
like, is that what you're taking? What's your one takeaway from this experience?
I think it's been incredibly well run. Having everyone come in here and meet new teammates for the first time and get a full tournament going has been something really special, and yeah, hoping it continues in the future.
Absolutely. So thanks very much, guys, for taking the time. Best of luck with the rest of the inline for your future, your regions and your clubs. You got to be very proud, and we're proud of everybody watching. So kia ora and all the best.
Thank you. Thanks, Ian.
Cheers. We'll take a quick ad break, and then we'll be back with the 3rd, 4th place game live here at New Plymouth in Taranaki. Ka pai.
Well, thanks, Ian, for those little bits of interviews. We're going to go straight into this next game, so we'll have a look at these teams as they line up. We'll have a look at the teams. This is Pahudakawa versus YT playoff for 5th and 6th. We've just seen 7th and 8th, so we're counting down to the big match today, which will be playoff for 1st, which is Tupunuku versus Waipuna. So Pahudakawa team there, captained by James Halliburton, Anthony Taylor, Daniel O'Halloran, Caleb Scott, Jack Schuler, Josh McGinty. Got Johnny Andrews in there for Noah Burgess today, and Scott Collins in goal. That'll be how the Pahudakawa team line up. YTT, Lewis Taiapa, William Jackson, Hayden Stockman, Josh McLean, Trent Kemsley, Ryan Fredos, Theo Taylor, and Montel Marjorie Banks will be tending net for the YT team. So that's how it's going to stack up here for the playoff for 5th and 6th. See Gary Tower blowing the whistle there, one of our referees for this game, getting these teams out, and we're about to kick into some live action. So thanks again for joining us here on Māori TV for this Matariki series here in New Plymouth, Taranaki, celebrating our wonderful inline hockey sport and hopefully bringing it out to the rest of New Zealand, and some people going, man, I wouldn't mind trying that game. It looks like a bit of fun. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you are in the Taranaki region and you're looking for something to do on this beautiful, sunny Sunday afternoon. Come on down, you've got plenty of time. Come on down and watch some inline hockey. Check it out, maybe have a chat to a few people and potentially get yourself involved or the kids involved. It would be good to have you down here. Nice shot of Scotty Collins there. Also Montel there, so young versus old. Montel, Marjorie Banks there, new goalie. Well, he's been around for a few years, but still a young tacker. And he'll be facing down the rink at one of the more senior goalies in this tournament. We saw Scotty Collins last night playing for the New Zealand Māori. So young versus old, but this is what it's about here at Matariki in New Plymouth. About these senior athletes mentoring, bringing up these young players. As we see Josh McGinty there and Lewis Taiapa, you know, a little bit of a friendly chat there. Great to see Lewis Taiapa, the captain of the New Zealand Māori team, leading the way, talking to these young fellas. Great camaraderie here at this Matariki Inline Hockey Tournament as we're just waiting for the clock to run down. We've got 15 seconds on the timeout clock. That's what they're waiting for to run down, and then we'll be underway.
Oh, we are. Yeah, that's the one. Very special moment coming in with Louis Taiapa. He is the father of Wesley Taiapa, and Louis is on his team in this matchup. So you get a father and son combination playing in this game. That's what this is all about in Matariki, is the whānau and the family all being together. What a special moment.
That is awesome.
So we'll have more to say on that as this match just gets underway. Quite a quick pace to start this match as Jackson comes in. Looks for a pass, but that goes to Pahudakawa. They are in red. So an instant pace difference from that last matchup. Straight away we notice that it's already gone in the first 50 seconds of this game. Very high pace.
Oh, Lewis just losing the puck there to Noah Burgess, feeding it out front, but
that's Mclean intercepting.
Yep. Mac has been around for a while. Nice little setup there. Oh, wrong-footed the goalie, but just mistimed. Pahudakawa to clean it up.
That's Kemsley, number 19 for YT. Very good puck handling, left-handed player.
Yeah, been around for a while. Trent Kemsley played at all levels, all grades. His brother also plays. So, and then I've just seen Shane, Trent's brother, who started getting his kids involved. So again, another that's that family involvement. Much like many of the sports across New Zealand, normally a family member that drags you in. Or if mum and dad play, the kids end up playing. And we see that across many of our sporting families. And a local family that we see quite often like that is the rugby family, the Barretts, which most people know in Taranaki or across New Zealand. Dad played rugby, mum played netball. Now the boys all play rugby, and a couple of daughters have played netball as well at some stage. So. And they've done a whole lot of other sports. We talked about these young kids have got multi-sports. They've done all sorts of things growing up. And great to build that hand-eye coordination and skill and fitness across a lot of other things. Just don't play one sport. Get in there and have a crack at all of them. You know, you might be one of those sort of late developers and go, I'm going to play this sport at 15, 16, 17 and become a New Zealand representative.
Absolutely. You might often find that some of the sports you would not associate, like a swimming, for example, with an inline, but there's some crossover with so many ways that you could bring something new and unique to the sport that no one's seen before, and hey, that's okay. Yeah. We want to celebrate that stuff.
Little fake shot there by Jason Mclean, who was the coach of the New Zealand All-Stars, and didn't play for the All-Stars but coached them, and figured he's probably a bit long in the tooth and he'll stay just for this level.
As Burgess, 44 here, takes a nice wrist shot, Goes around the reach of the defender and the goaltender.
Montel has that covered up. It's Taylor with the puck there. Looking for the pass across the rink. It was Taiapa. So we'll talk about a little bit of that challenging of the stick there as we see that puck bobble out in front of the goal and Scotty Collins go down to try and feed it off. They're allowed to attack the stick, but it's got to be the lower part of the stick. If it comes up too high on the shaft,
the hands,
it becomes a hooking call or a slashing call. Yeah. So, hard shot there, but Collins saves that.
Yeah, so players definitely need to be in control of their equipment and their stick, kind of at all times. Otherwise, if they get a little bit careless, they will be in the bin.
Big shot. Oh, that's a goal. Let's have a look at that one. Who shot that? Was that Jackson, 88? He saw it too. He might have pulled a muscle.
A lot of effort in that.
His brother's out already. Here comes Jace Mclean, feeds it across. Big hard slap shot.
And whoa.
Oh, Scotty Collins. Let's have a look at this shot. It is a rocket. Collins moves across, but it is up. Here we go.
Look at that. Oh, between the legs.
Yeah,
another low hard shot, as we've been saying. Bit of a theme.
Yeah, there is.
Slap shot. What do we call that? That was a kurupaki. Nice. And hopefully that Jackson, he can survive that, that slap shot and not injure himself in the process.
Oh, doesn't want to go out like his brother with an injury.
That's it.
We could talk about Jacko, their father, actually, as well.
He's probably the fittest of them all, and he's the patriarch.
Yeah, patriarch. Well, we won't talk about how old Clive is, the dad, but he's still active playing hockey. We did mention yesterday that he started out on the the quad skates playing roller hockey before they made the transition to inline. And I think the boys, the sons there, William and Jacob still play a little bit of quad hockey.
Really?
Yeah, they were down here. I'm sure they were down here last year at the Nationals in New Plymouth rink.
I did not know that still existed.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's a nice shot there on the goal. Just gloved it over high. Montel pushing that puck away.
As O'Hanlon got a little bit of harassment from the back, it looks like, is there a penalty call? I'm not
I think
sure.
there was a slashing call there by Brent Taylor, one of the referees, just having a look down as he skates towards the box.
There it is.
Just definitely indicating the
tripping penalty.
Yeah. Tripping penalty there, yeah.
So as we mentioned with Arako, you got to be in control, and he was in control, but he decided to take the feet out from underneath O'Hanlon there as he had a scoring opportunity.
Yep.
And when there's a scoring opportunity and you're taken down, that's more likely to get a penalty call from the referees.
Stockman with the puck now.
He avoids a body check by Johnny Parr. So
saved by Collins. He was trying for the shorthand goal there.
It looked like he was avoiding the check as we get another shot possibly of this goal.
Just showed some speed.
Oh, no, that's the save. Yep. Oh, that's a well saved there by Collins.
It did bobble a little bit there, but great effort. And that put Bahudakawa a little bit on the back foot right early in their power play. Now they can calm things down. Stockman's sort of got them wound up a little bit. Now they can calm down now.
Oh, that pass doesn't get to Halliburton's stick there. Sometimes players do deliberately not receive the pass, so it kind of goes through to someone else. However, that just looked like a miscued pass.
It's Taylor with the hard shot on Montel. Big feed across, didn't quite connect, and Tails knew it. You could hear his voice out in the background there. He knew it was open. It was going to be a one-time shot. And Taylor feed across the rink, but didn't quite connect. Now they'll set up the play. Just take their time, feed across the rink. Oh, again, he's trying to get that feed that needle. He's trying to feed it through to Noah Burgess that time. So Lewis Taiapa will come away with the puck, and he's just going to control it a little bit. Just, they're on the penalty kill. They can skate around with this puck now.
So they want to take as much time off that clock so that they can get their player back onto the floor.
So Hudakawa just cruising there a little bit. They should have two on the puck carrier. So Lewis Taiapa, they've got an overlap. What? See, just doing a great job here, killing time. Jackson with the puck. He's obviously all right. He's come out again.
Stumbles a little bit. Oh, great shot off the red side post. Taiapa cleans it up. Nice pass to Jackson. Jackson, tries to go cross crease, but just misses the goal.
Anybody would think it's, we are back on 4-on-4 now.
It's even strength, that's the one.
Theo Taylor coming out there. It's a close game, 10 minutes gone, and YT just in front by 1 as Kemsley brings it down the rink. Goes for the wraparound. No, decides to turn. McGinty to pick it up. Josh McGinty there for Pahutakawa. Pahutakawa just looking for some options here, just to pass it down as McGinty tries to hook up with Caleb Scott. Theo Taylor to pick up the puck and bring it out for YT. Just got a whistle there, I think.
Another possible penalty call.
Yeah, just having a
look at the zebra. Oh, sorry, we got to stop calling them zebras. That's not their technical name. They're called referees, which are also named Kaiwawao. Make sure we get that proper translation. I'm not entirely sure how to say that. I do apologize if I've mispronounced anything this afternoon. So just under 10 minutes in the first half of the match between Pahutakawa and YT. It's a 1-goal hockey game here on Maori Active. It is certainly an active activity, this inline hockey. Fast and furious.
You can see those hard shots when they hit those goalie pads. They definitely rebound out. That talking before, we saw one of those plays, and I think it was, I don't know if it was Jared Murlo or someone, or they were following up. And just that follow-up as that pad, or that puck rebounds off that goalie pad. You've got to follow that shot up.
Exactly. Sometimes the goalie is not going to be in full control, and they can't go and reach and grab it or play it away with their stick. That requires a lot of effort for them to do that. They rely on their defenders to clear the puck away, and if they're not there, that's when the forward can press down and collect it.
See Lewis Taiapa come around there and try one on Scotty Collins, his teammate in the New Zealand Māori team, but Scott Collins had that well covered, just slid across. He knew he was coming around.
It almost looked like Louis was waiting for Scotty to move a little bit further to go off the post, but he didn't, and held his floor position.
Jackson in front of the goal, just couldn't quite gather the puck up there, but does now to come around and set up his team. Oh, looking for the redirect pass to Louis Taiapa. Big shot there. High or wide.
And Scott Collins does a full snow angel almost.
Yeah, the starfish, snow angel.
Yeah, look at that. Well, lots of terms to describe that. Beached whale.
Yep. The puck did go under him, so he just lay still because he knows the ref's going to lay on the puck. No one can get to it. The referee will blow that up.
Yeah, and no one's allowed to jab at it while it's underneath. That's unkind.
Yeah, even if a player falls over on the puck and it's not deliberate, you can't jam your stick into them. That would be a penalty, and that is actually a serious penalty. That's not just 2 minutes if you start stabbing
that's like a spear.
Roku,
Rako
into someone.
That's a 4 minute at least, that's for sure. Very naughty.
Yeah, another one to describe, if you're thinking about learning the rules for inline hockey, if you serve 3 2-minute penalties, you then get a 10-minute. So
that's it. Misconduct. So you cost your team. It is very costly. Often, sometimes selfish if you've done 3 things incorrectly or in the eyes of the referee incorrectly. Yeah. You may not always agree, but you gotta live up to those consequences.
And that's similar like basketball when you get 5 fouls in basketball, isn't it? You know, you're out of the game. Nice little tap there. Montel had that well covered up. Kemsley to bring it down. Yeah, it's turning, nothing on, so he's hooked up with Macca there. Ooh, little tap for a redirect there. Ryan just trying to feed it through. Hudakawa now on the attack. Halliburton, just the captain there. James Halliburton, number 14. Just looking for some options. Kemsley got him well covered in the corner. Circles around, controlling the puck nicely here for Hudakawa. What options can they create? Oh, just bobbles the puck out. Hudakawa managed to retain it though.
So Hanlon looking for a defender to pass it to, but he went all the way down to the other end of the rink as Burgess cleans it up and collects it, number 44. Using that long reach that he is, he's a very tall individual. Over to O'Hanlon.
Just tracking the player out to the boards. Safest play is to track them out wide, keep them wide, cuts down the angles on the goal. Scott to have a shot.
Mclean, nice and calm, brings it out of the zone.
Yeah. Well, he's as we've talked to him around the New Zealand Māori and New Zealand All Stars game. Hasn't played a lot, and he did admit that he's getting a little bit longer in the tooth. But he's over in Napier now, helping out the Napier team and trying to build a rink over there and trying to grow the sport, which is great to see. So if you're watching, shot underneath. Collins has just managed to hang that into his pads. If you are in the Napier region, just looking for it. There is some inline hockey players over there, so make contact with Napier Sharks, isn't it? Napier Sharks.
That's the one.
Make contact with them and try and hook up. You'll got some good coaches with Jason Mclean there. Just some outstanding talent. So.
And I believe possibly the Inline Hockey New Zealand president hails from in that region.
Yeah, I believe so.
Mr. Cameron McIver. So
the chairman of the board. Another shot on Scott Collins. Lewis tie-upper. Definitely the game has settled down as we're looking to go inside the 4-minute mark on this first period.
As two players collide there, kind of looked like a knee-on-knee collision. Accidental, so the play does continue. There's no malice in that.
Trying to be a little bit maybe too fancy there, trying to go through a whole lot of players, losing the puck. And even though it says Parr on the back of that jersey, that's Jack Schuler playing in Harry Parr's jersey. Actually, I must mention too, we've called Noah Burgess out there in jersey 71, but it's actually Johnny Andrews.
Oh, my apologies. Yeah, it's Johnny, right.
Yeah, just a little swap.
As Taiapa has it in behind the Pahudakawa goal, surveying his options here, avoiding the outreach and centering the pass, knocking the stick from McGinty's hands. And in the ad break, I'm going to touch on a little bit of that pink stick tape. So there's some inside information as to the significance of that.
There we go.
It's Taiapa.
Saved by Collins. Yeah.
Perhaps we'll mention that now. It's something that's it relates to our mental health. So the pink stick is to commemorate a staunch Waihi supporter who lost her battle with mental health this year. So we shout out to Rochelle Hayes. I mean, mental health is such an important thing anywhere in the world, but often here in Aotearoa especially. So he donned this young 15-year-old McGinty as a young man, putting just a symbol on a stick, on a rakau, to indicate his support for someone. That is absolutely fantastic. And actually, McGinty's the younger cousin of Johnny Andrews Nye, who he's playing with at the moment. So we're lucky to have such an amazing mentor in that whānau and family that he can look up to.
Yeah, definitely. And that's such a nice touch, and we must, if people are struggling with mental health, there are lots of places to reach out, whether it be, big swing.
Jackson looking for another one, so he's giving it his all, isn't he?
He is. He's going to, definitely need some physio or, some care after this tournament. But yeah, there's the pink tape, lovely little sign, and do reach out. And sport is a nice option for people.
Absolutely,
to
get people together and talking, and sometimes people that that are close to you if they're not available, and even a teammate, a coach, they just have a quarter, have a chat, and it's good to be open and honest if you are in need of any assistance. It can certainly help, and I've been there, and I understand the struggles, so you can reach on the other side.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those things that we know that you'll be surprised when you start talking to people actually what you'll have in common with people, and there'll be similarities that you'll feel really comfortable talking. You'll be aware that some people actually struggle and you don't know, and you think they're all this big strong rock, but not necessarily. So reaching out if you think you are having those need for a korero is a good thing, because you'll be surprised at how many people have gone through certain things.
Nobody's invisible.
Yeah. Big shot there.
Taiapa with a hard
Wide
slap shot.
And he goes off straight away. Stockman comes on for him. 20.
As Marjorie Banks covers up, and that will probably take us to the halftime break, as time will tick down. Players are going to make some changes, and it looks like we won't have another face-off here, as Johnny Andrews-Nye is literally Johnny on the spot trying to get that puck into the goal. 5 seconds. Oh, they will have a face-off. They are going to drop the puck. But the clock does tick down. Oh, Hanlon does try to get one shot in at the end. Like, no, don't stop playing until that hooter or the whistle goes. But YT, they are ahead by 1.
Montel had it covered.
Montel was there. Looked pretty casual, though. He's just kind of standing. He got that. He got it.
Well, this is definitely a closer game than what we had before, with 1-0 at the moment. So
beautiful shot, too, there with McGinty and number 12 on the back jersey, and with that beautiful stick tape, too. Might need a new pink tape, as the bottom has been worn quite well. Often you find that the tape doesn't always stay underneath because it's on the floor surface. A lot of friction happens. So you can see on some of the players' sticks that tape will wear away. And if it wears away too much, gets into the blade, what happens with change of temperature, with moisture, if that gets inside of that, it weakens the strength of the blade of the stick and more likely to crack. And if you have a cracked stick, that's not going to work as well. Fiorako is your weapon, really. It's one of the main things you use in this sport. So it's a pretty important piece of equipment that you have.
Yeah, definitely need to look after you. It does look like it's had a few hacks at it, though.
Yes, that's true.
There's been a few attacks on that stick, even not on the bottom. So it's had a fairly good use this weekend. But, pretty cool to see that young man wearing that nice bright pink stick tape.
Good on you, Josh. That's great.
Yeah, shout out from us.
Often people change, like with equipment, it's individual, but you have lots of different ways of taping a stick. Even at the top, you might even notice that the one part of the stick is the bottom, the blade. It's taped up. Some players don't put a lot of tape there, especially with inline. Maybe just a thin piece. But at the top, where your strong hand is, some players, even the goalies, you can possibly see it with Montel's one. Quite a large knob on the top there, eh? And that's for grip usually, to direct your stick and where you're passing or shooting.
Yeah, so quite often those goalies with the big end on it, what they do is, it's called a poke check. So they hold the stick down by the main blade, but when they've got a puck coming, they kind of throw the stick holding onto it, and it slides through their hand out to poke check the puck away from them, and that knob on the end is to stop it throwing the stick away, really. So most goalies, it's a fine art, the old poke check with the stick, with the goalie stick.
Not seen too often, but it's useful. It's almost, what do they call that in fencing, when you do a little lunge forward with the saber, or what's that?
Couldn't tell you.
It's like not a plie, that's ballet. I don't know, like some kind of lunge. Yeah. Somebody knows out there. You could tell us. I'm not a fencer. All right, there you go.
Underway, second half of this playoff for 5th and 6th. But Hudakawa now have the puck as they pass it out. McGinty there to try and receive that little pass a little bit in front of him from O'Halloran. A little bit of bodying up there. McGinty to gather it up again for the Hudakawa team as he cycles behind his goal. Bringing out, he's sort of left to his own devices a little bit.
That's Stockman with it now. 1-on-2.
Oh, went for the little bit feet out in front. He was going to connect with Lewis there. Lewis tie up. Didn't quite get that pass away.
And with a one-goal game, it's quite, it can be a little bit more tense because both teams want to get the next goal. The 2-goal lead is harder to battle back against, I guess you could say. But when it's 1-1, it's a tie game. It's kind of like level again. So both clubs looking to score.
Yeah, a couple of shots there. Look,
on the puck's on top of the netting as the players manage to get it off.
Yes, that psychological difference, isn't it? You're two goals up rather than 1 goal up. Now 1 goal's not a very big lead.
But they're not rushing things, like you mentioned. Things are still calm. But again, the nature of this game and this sport is that it changes and it moves so quickly. It might look like you're going slow and then change of pace.
Yeah, that's it. If we see this score stay like this into that final probably 10 minutes, and close to the 5-minute period, we'll probably see Pahutakawa really lift.
As they have a bit of an odd man rush here when you have less players defending than attacking.
It's Taylor there for Pahutakawa coming down. Left his devices, offloads. Oh, trying for the little fancy rebound
redirect,
there.
Trying to get it to redirect into the goal. As that shot came really hard off that backboard, and he does connect with it. That's Johnny Parr. Yeah. Wasn't able to put it into the net. That was fantastic camera work to capture that.
Yeah, Montel Marjoriebanks went to stop the puck coming out, so he, to keep it behind him, so it wasn't going to have that one timer in front, but he lifted the puck, it hit his stick and just went in the air, and it created that opportunity to have a little bat down. As long as they keep that stick below sort of shoulder height, chest height, it's not called a high sticking move, and they're allowed to do that. O'Halloran now. Little gentle shot there, that'll be saved all day long.
As the goalie covers that side post quite well, challenging the shooter to make a shot when they have it's kind of a low percentage shot when there's less, like you mentioned, net to shoot at. The more net you can see, the more chance it'll go in. So when you're on a very narrow angle, it's very tough to score.
Jackson trying to put on a bit of speed there. Still got the puck down the rink, he goes.
Battling hard, here he is. Cleaned up there. Oh, that was Wesley Taipai. He's wearing, I think, number 22.
You know what? I think there would have been a big celebration if Wesley had got one of the goals. We would have seen Dad come across pretty quickly.
He's out there at the moment. That's father and son on the floor together. This is amazing.
Shot there.
Look at that. 22 Taipas, father and son. That does not happen often, team. That's amazing to see and watch.
And you will notice as we look at that little replay there.
Look at this. Oh, he elects to make a shot pass. Doesn't shoot it directly himself. And Montel with another almost routine save.
So when we do look at the YT team there is 2 22s out there. There's one 22 for Hayden Stockman, but then on Wesley Taipa's shirt is 22, and on the top of it, got
that's a goal.
IHNZ.
Very casual there with Kemsley. Left-hand shot just streaking in. Wrist shot into the net. And, thank you for coming. 2-0. Just looks very innocent. Here we are, head up. Oh, it makes a nice fake going to the one side, cutting in, and then
bang. Extend that breathing room.
So you kind of look here. He's going to fake. Boom. Nope, doesn't shoot. Cuts in the middle. More net to shoot at. And that blocker side. Let's see how Pahutakawa will respond here with O'Hanlon. Knowing their team has to get back in this match, getting on that scoreboard. Scott with it. Hard low shot, just misses the goal. The referee has the hand up indicating there will be a penalty. Something has been called.
Trying to look what he's calling there. Was that a high stick or something? Have a look. I'm waiting for the signal for the referee. Here he is. Brent Taylor. High stick.
That's a high stick, yeah. So if the referee indicates like that, putting 2 hands up above.
It's Theo Taylor for YT in the bin. Another young up-and-coming player.
So Putakawa on the man advantage or a power play.
And we saw this before with his
They're aggressive as. Look at a tie-up out of Stockman, and they had a 2-on-none.
I think that was Jackson, actually.
Oh, was it? Radio.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this is what they did last time, YT, when they had the penalty kill. They actually had the puck for a bit, and they really pushed Pahutakawa. So that was an early play for a shorthand goal. That would have really upset the apple cart. Now Pahutakawa just calm things down. They've got 2 minutes. Nice pressure by Jackson there, though. High shot there. It's Taylor to gather her up for Pahutakawa.
They do have 13 minutes in the match, so they're not in a big hurry here. They want to get this right to try and score.
Willie Taiapa gathers up now. It's better play by Pahutakawa, just challenging that puck carrier. They need 2 on the puck carrier. Waititi bring it away. Jackson with it. Low hard shot at Collins. Jace Mclean goes off after his little bit of a battle and effort there to steal that puck.
Oh, a quick redirect by Taylor, just well read by the goaltender.
Another 2-on-1. This is you don't see this very often with a team on a penalty kill.
That's it.
Lewis Taiapa just
in control, really.
Yeah, they are. YT are playing very well here. Pahutakawa can't find the goal at the moment.
Shooting and missing it quite often wide. As we go, Taylor steps back onto the floor, and it is 4 against 4 even. So Putakawa will be a little bit gutted on that missed opportunity with the power play. It's Halliburton.
Big shot. How's that save, though? Just Montel gloved that. That was a rocket. It was a little bit high, I think, but man, did he glove it. Look at this play. The pass was on just a little bit behind Jackson. It would have been a goal for money.
Reach.
Yeah.
And Halliburton here takes a hard, high slap shot.
Look at that. Montel seeing the puck just like that. Boom. Thank you very much. I'll take that out of the air. And we'll reset play.
O'Hanlon places a backhand pass. Halliburton has difficulty holding on to it.
Back of there bringing the puck around. Going to try and take on the young fellas. McGinty's not going to have any of it.
So Pahutakawa cycling the puck around very well here. O'Hanlon with it now. Taking a shot, does shoot. That's off Mclean. McGinty has the puck poked away by Taylor. And Taylor elects to go back behind their own goal line.
So we're 10 minutes in, second half. We talked about Sam Bayes' score yesterday, so I don't think today we'll mention it. As we see Jace Mclean come down and have a shoot on Scott Collins.
Oh, as we have a bit of a collision there as Mclean goes down. He's not too happy. He's just kind of catching his breath, saying hello to the opposition's goalkeeper. Getting reacquainted. He's up now by the looks of it.
Lewis Taiapa to his father-son combination.
Oh, lovely there.
And
Wesley
also
trying to have a one-time.
Yeah. Wesley to his dad and back.
Lewis is looking for him.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can find him.
Oh, tries to sneak a wraparound. Scott Collins has got it covered, though.
As maybe Lewis and his boy. Oh, as we see Mclean just having a slide down there. I don't know if there was a trip or a collision, but he almost put himself into the goal as Taiapa looking to wrap the puck around, but Scott Collins has his paddle down, his goal stick. Stops that well. Shot and a goal. Is that Kemsley? That's again. 2 goals for him. Just very smooth, casual left-hand shot. Very quick and powerful. Boom. In the net.
There he is. And walks it in.
Hello. I'll take that. Thank you.
You know, it's one of those percentage shots, low and hard again. Just keep it low, fire it in there. Maybe someone will clean up a rebound.
This is adding so many layers to various people's games. I mean, if you're seeing this, I think maybe Todd and I, like, the next time we play, why don't we just shoot the puck low? Like,
Low
why
and
do we
hard.
keep trying to do other things?
Yeah, that went under Scott's pad, or just out to the side there.
That's a 3-0 lead. So a timeout has been called as we get a break in the action. Again, under that 10-minute mark, 9 minutes, 28 seconds. And
I think Josh McGinty might be working hard there. Just a quick puff of the asthma inhaler, just sorting it out, catching his breath.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah. Little reset of play.
And I wonder if young Wesley's kind of asking, "Hey, Dad, can you pass me the puck a little bit more cleanly?"
Yeah.
Or, you know,
that conversation in the changing room.
Yeah, I would have had a great shot on goal.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you're getting a bit older and a bit slower, Dad.
You're a dinosaur, Dad. Let the young kids play.
The great
he's great.
Bit of father-son rivalry and battle there, even though they're on the same team. A little bit of cheek.
You get a good shot, Paurikawa. Having a corridor there with the shot of Tim. Oh, I was almost going to say Tim Thomas. That just the striking resemblance of Scott Collins' mask just makes me think of that old goalkeeper, because I haven't seen one of those masks in many, many moons or years. Like, it's unique.
Yeah,
so is Scotty. I think all goaltenders are a little bit. I don't know. They've got to be different in their own way. Just to take on that position, you need, like, he talked on how he had to be mentally strong, and they really do. They're on all the time, and goals get scored. That's part of the game.
Yeah, if you want all the rink time, go and be a goalie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Goaltenders are a little bit different.
Yes.
So,
yes.
But they
see the world differently, don't they?
They do. And if you are a player out there or you're playing and you want to experience the game from a different angle, it is great to actually hop in goal every now and then. Have a crack.
You will see a different part of the game.
Yep,
absolutely.
You will. It is a different place. I've done it for our social team occasionally. We take turns and have a crack, and it is hard work, and you definitely see the game from a different perspective. Hurikawa now got all the work to do when we're inside 10 minutes. And it's 3-0 to YT. So YT Jacko there, a little younger Jackson in control, feeds it out. Stockman with the puck. Jackson to come around and clean up that little loose puck. Is that Jackson? That's Lewis.
Oh, and Taiapa tried to one-time that. Great feed back by Stockman. Just a little bit off the toe of the stick, and it didn't come off cleanly.
Another feed out from behind the goal.
Great strength by Taiapa to fend off the checking O'Hanlon as they continue to battle for the puck. Stockman drives the goal, and Johnny Andrews Nye recovers that puck. Paurikawa down by 3 here. Gonna have to pull out all the stops to try and break this lead down one step at a time. But again, we've noticed countless times in this tournament, the leads change very fast.
Yep. I think there's a few tired players out there. I look at that shot then, the angle's gone. The angle's gone on the goal. The goalie's got the post covered. It's almost, I don't want to say it's a wasted shot, but it's a low percentage shot. You need to even potentially hang on to the puck, come around the back of the goal, look for that charging player down the centre, feed them up. So, Montel's doing a great job covering his posts. You're just shooting at the goalie's body. The temptation is always there when, as players, we know it's you want to score, and you always have that shot when potentially if you should really hang on to it and look for the setting up the play.
So there's no question there is a bit of mental fatigue going on that affects their decision making. Players, they got to get back into it. The game is not over. It's Friedloss. Nice wrist shot.
It's definitely slowed down this game now. It's just sort of not coming to a close yet. 7 minutes is a long time, and then you can get 3 goals back in 7 minutes quite easily, especially with some of these young legs out there. As the older players tire, we'll see some of these young bucks maybe step it up a little bit. Controlling the puck there nicely. One-on-one, Lewis Taiapa on Scott Collins. Oh,
it's underneath him.
He's underneath him. I'm just having a look for the referee. I think
he's managed to save that.
Yeah.
Great moves there. What a move by Taipa. He's by himself here. Gets a beautiful pass. A couple of moves with the stick. Waves it like a magic wand.
Just
Collins
miscued maybe there on that swing too.
Didn't give him anything. He stayed low. Gave up the top portion. High risk, high reward.
Yep. A little bit of a bobbly puck there for Lewis as well, so sometimes it is a little bit hard. Puck's free.
He's got another chance here by the looks of it. There's two, one to his left, one to his right. Makes a pass across.
Oh,
that is a great play in between the legs of Scott Collins. Couldn't keep them down forever. Stockman converts. Taipa had a couple options there. Decided to go to the left side. Good decision. You can see here, he looks to his right, there's one, looks left, there's another one. Okay, where are we going to go?
He actually had his son following up too behind, so
and
the other angle shows Wesley come through there, following Dad up the middle. So great positioning by all four players there from YTT. It's the flying diamond, really. It's the diamond coming down the rink. Great positioning.
Yeah, that is almost textbook when if you're a young coach, if you're coaching your team and you have a positional play like a 3-on-1, that's how you want it to look.
Yeah, you've got two wingers coming down.
Pohutukawa looking a little bit outclassed here. Will they have enough in the tank to mount the comeback as we're under 5 minutes remaining in this game? Oh, and they do. Johnny Andrews Nye hits the goalpost. And Montel holds on with the glove as time continues to tick down. We shall see if Pohutukawa can climb this mountain that is a little bit in front of them at the moment. 4 goals, hard to overcome, but very possible. So let's stay tuned and see what happens. Taipa with it now. Maybe having a look for Wesley if he's around. Gives it to Jackson.
Do you think that might be a play coming up in the last 4 minutes of this game?
Certainly, if you got that opportunity, why not?
Halliburton now for the puck, just passing it around. Johnny Andrews there for a little bit of a shot. Jack Schuler sliding along the rink, looking like a curling pin. Stockman to settle down now for YT.
It has been really good to see the players embracing this ethos of the weekend. It's just that they're competitive, but they've also been mindful that what it's for, the purpose of it.
Yeah, I think everybody it's been feeding back so far through the coaches, the players, and talking after the main match last night. It has been probably one of the most successful tournaments that we've seen in hockey for a long time at this level of hockey. So, you know, it's great to see, and these guys are raving about it. So looking forward to next year. Venue to be announced, of course, but this will continue next year. So we will Matariki next year, 2023. You will see this action appear again. And a lot of these players will probably want to be part of their same team, build their little culture, build their little, whānau in their inline hockey Matariki team.
And that also means, too, that there could be some opportunities for others to come in that are in the rest of the country that are seeing this and liking what they're seeing and want to be a part of it.
Definitely slowed down now the game. McGinty there to clean it up for Pohutukawa. O'Hanlon to walk it in. There's a bit of a shot. Halliburton there. Montel nice and set on that post. That's great goalie technique, the young fella. McGinty now. Straight at Montel. Nice and calm, isn't he? That's the goalie.
Yeah, he's very composed. That's a good trait to have as a keeper. Don't overreact.
Yep. Inside 2 minutes now. Second half. of this playoff for 5th and 6th between Waiti and Pahurakawa.
Oh, hard shot there as Collins takes that off the chest protector. Mclean really slowly bringing it back.
Oh, looking for the long centre pass down. Still there. It was Taiapa left alone a little bit there. Feeds it across.
Oh.
Low hard shot. Kemsley again, hard shot.
Just under a minute in this game. Looking to score is Halliburton. And do they know? Oh, it's a stop. Wow. Montel, Marjorie Banks really doing well here.
Oh, Jack Schuler had a couple of swipes in it as well there. He's wearing Harry Parr's jersey, of course. Kemsley there low.
Oh, off the goalpost. Scotty just had a moment of relaxation. He just kind of...
Kemsley was going for his hat trick, and he had that low off-speed puck, just bobbled around, hit the pads, hit the post, didn't quite roll in.
Oh, Scotty's doing some kind of backflips here in the goal, making it interesting for people. And that is the final hooter, and we have scoreline of 4 to YT, Putakawa none. Brought to you here by Caltex, Bailey's, New Zealand Carbon Farming, and Pure Athletic. Very proud to bring you this live inline hockey action from the mighty Naki.
That's it, and I think that's the second shutout we've had for the weekend. So, Montel Marjorie Banks goes for the shutout. So that's a 0. So great defense by his team. Has the shutout. I think there was one the other day by Caleb Brock as well. So I've seen my compatriot down, Ian. I've seen him in the run. He's got younger legs than I do, so he can run on down the stairs, and he's going to catch up with some of the team. We'll have a talk to those players before they head off on their journey home after this Matariki weekend in New Plymouth. Last little shot there. Shot out to the crowd. Shane Clark, coach of the New Zealand Māori team there, sitting next to Willie Harvey in the stands, having a little bit of a kōrero and a catch-up on what's been happening. As we just have a look at some highlight shots there. Kemsley, one of his 2 goals that he scored low and hard on Scott Collins there. And again, this is the Lewis Taiapa. He looks around, he has 2 supporting crew, and he's going to feed it across to Stockman, who just barely need to even swing at the puck. Just redirect the puck straight between Scott Collins' legs in the 5-hole. So we're going to head to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back, and we'll head down to Ian Wanamaker for our team interviews. We'll catch you soon.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex. No time to fluff around today? No worries. Just swing into Caltex and pay for fuel with Pay an App to speed on through. Ooh, yeah. Feels good. Use it at your local participating Caltex.
Kia ora whanau, welcome back to live inline hockey action from New Plymouth. Kia ora ko Ian tōku ingoa. I'm alongside Theo and Lewis, two of the representatives from the YT team who were victorious in this latest matchup. Theo, what does this match mean to you, and how did you find your play out there tonight?
Yeah, the match was good because our pool games didn't go so well, so these 2 games today made the tournament finish great. So yeah, and I felt like I played good, and we all played good as a team. So yeah,
absolutely. It's good to see your team coming together in the latter half of this tournament, and having people from all different regions across Aotearoa is beautiful to see, and getting exposure to individuals like Louis, who's been playing for an awful long time. Does that mean a lot to you, learning from some of these players?
Yeah, it does, because we can get tips off them, and they teach us a whole bunch of new stuff and just help us improve our game, and we get to play alongside them, so it's just a really good experience. And yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks very much. And Louis, like, we've already spoken with what this means to you and your whānau, and such a beautiful opportunity for Matariki, and a special moment there with your boy out there playing with you. What was that like?
Oh, that was amazing. He was watching and helping out on the bench before that, and then had an injury, so he got the call up. Yeah, it felt really good being out there, especially with these young guys as well, just passing on the knowledge, because they're the future of the sport, and they've been really receptive and really keen, asking questions, so the more we can give back to the future, the better. Yeah.
Awesome. And there must have been a couple of special moments. Did it maybe he said anything to you like, Dad, give me a good pass so I can shoot on the goal? Like, I saw you looking for him to try and set him up. That's fantastic. So, mate, any other messages for anybody that's watching that's new to this, never seen it before? Any advice you might want to say, like, to them? Who wants to take that?
I'd say give it a look, give it a go, and yeah, it's a good sport. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for taking the time here, guys, and get some rest. You've certainly earned it, and well done on all this Matariki success. Thanks very much for doing this. Cheers, guys. Awesome. And we're going to welcome in the Pahurakawa team. You'll see them in the bright red and black jerseys here. We've got young Mr. Josh McGinty and Mr. Halliburton here from Pahurakawa. You're looking very good in those red and black jerseys, guys. How was that today for you?
Oh, it was a good game. We did well.
Yeah, it was good. The boys put in a good effort. In the end, the experience played through. With Louis and Jason out there, their experience is probably the same age as our team. So we put up a good fight, and I'm proud of the boys, and especially these young fellas.
Absolutely.
They've done an amazing job all weekend, and all the teams. It's been such a great weekend.
Oh man, but you're certainly an experienced veteran player who's got a lot of skill. And I noticed you got a little bit of a battle scar up there too from last night's match. Battle hardy, and something that you'll remember too, and people see your commitment like that. What does this Matariki mean for you and these young fellas?
Well, for me, it's an amazing occasion. The Māori New Year's first time it's being represented in this country, and I can't think of, for me personally, a better way to spend this time with good friends and making some new friends, and having a blast all weekend.
And we do thank you very much for being a part of it. Get some rest, guys. I know this has been a long, tough, hard weekend, and safe travels back to where you're going to.
Yeah.
Ka pai. Cheers, folks.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. And we will take a short break now as we head back up to setting up our third and fourth place matchup and our first and second matches, so stay tuned. Kia ora.
Well, thanks there, Ian, for those interviews with those players. Fantastic to see. So, Hiwa Rangi versus Tupu Arangi. So those are the matchups for this third and fourth playoff. Second to last game here in New Plymouth this Sunday. So having a look to who is going to take the bronze medal for this Matariki series. Have a look at the lineups here. Hiwa Rangi, captained by Brandon Nash there, Sam Beardman, Adam Kingston, Hugo Roy, Max Toa, Toby Webb, Maui Walker, and tending goal today will be Caleb Rock, who's another one to watch out for his up-and-coming goalkeeping. Head across now to the Tupu Arangi team. So the captain of that will be James O'Donnell. And then we've got Alex Novak, Oscar Hamilton, Matthew Hansen, Braden Kettle, Matt Barracat, Daniel Middleton. And tending goal is Scott Eastwood, who we saw making a debut for the New Zealand All-Stars last night. So two pretty top goalies in this playoff for third and fourth. As we're about to get underway now here in Taranaki in this match, as we see the referee about to drop the puck. Hugo Roy there, just controlling the puck for Hiwai Itirangi. Adam Kingston cleaning up the loose little puck, resetting the play. Beardman cycling around there. Nice casual start. Feeds it off to Sam Beardman. Brandon Nash there sitting down the centre. Matthew Hansen there just trying to control Sam Beardman. Shot on goal, but Scotty Eastwood's got that cleaned up. He'll have that in his catcher glove there. Looking for the restart here. Referee to see to the face-off dot. Tupurangi now trying to have their opportunity to control the puck. Braden Kettle there, moving the puck around, just looking for some options. Adam Kingston's got him covered. Alex Novak picks up the stray drop pass, back to Kettle. Tupurangi now. Tupurangi trying to just create some options. Kettle back to Novak. Oh, loose pass. Kingston's cleaned it up. Opportunity here. Tries to feed it across to Hugo Roy. Doesn't quite come off. So Hiwai Itirangi just putting a little bit of pressure on here as Tupurangi trying to break out of their zone. Nice pass there. Oh, goal. Came of nothing.
What a lethal shot. He's just a lefty with a weapon on there.
Oh, he is, isn't he? I mean, we've seen this all weekend. He's just got a shot, an early shot from out wide on Caleb Rock. Far top right corner.
So the goalie's in good position here. Always drifted slightly to that right side and then opened up that top corner.
Yeah, so Tupurangi didn't really have a lot of possession there, and they were under a little bit of pressure trying to break out. So we say Toby Webb just chuck it down the ring. But yeah, they just took their opportunity where they needed to. And really young team is this Hiwai Itirangi. The other team, they've got Maui Walker that's out there, and he's only another under 14 player.
Yeah, that's right. Excellent to see the youth coming up and being involved at this top level.
Hugo Roy there linking up with Brandon Nash behind the goal. Looking for some options now, trying to create something. Down to Toa. Bobbles the puck there, nice pressure by O'Donnell. James, captain of the Tupurangi team. Nice passing across the rink there, nice linking. Brandon Nash controlled the game, just try to push through. Oh, that might have been your big interference call there. I'll have a look. Oh, the referee has put it up.
Called that.
Yep, crossed arms. That is an interference call.
So Oscar Hamilton, he's going to sit for 2 minutes or less in the penalty box, sin bin.
Yep, and that there in the naughty corner. So what he did there, so this crossed arms is an interference call. So basically, Brandon Nash was trying to push the puck forward and wanted to skate a line, and Oscar Hamilton just come across.
Got it in the way.
Got him in the way, closed his line down, gave him no options to skate. So that's an interference call.
Yeah, anytime you impede the progress of a player who's clearly going to go past you, it's not allowed. It's kind of like a pick in basketball. Kind of another reference, really.
Yeah, it's
one of the ways of looking at it. They're kind of allowed to do picks in basketball, aren't they? Not in inline or ice hockey because it's on wheels.
Adam Kingston with a shot on Scotty Eastwood there, but Tupurangi are just upsetting the power play here at the moment. So now we gain control. So Beardman at the top there, out to Toa. Shot on Scotty Eastwood. The puck's high. Oh, that's gone in. Oh,
well, maybe not. It
maybe
seems
not.
That Kettle might have kept that out of harm's way. Wow, with his feet there.
If he's kept that out, that's a great play. You can see Toa asking the ref. Yeah,
was that in or not?
Yeah.
We'll have a look at this. That was a great shot here. As that puck
puck
goes
goes
directly up behind the goalkeeper. It's bounced down. Looks like it's crossed the line, but maybe not.
No, I don't think
That's
it is.
really
Maybe,
tough to call.
And we've got, again, we've got the liberty of going back.
Yeah,
through
they're
replay and having a
live.
look.
They don't have that option.
And that's happening real time. It's hard to see, but here we go. It's 4-on-3 still, but right. Tupuarangi just upsetting the power play for Hiwai Tarangi. Beardman set up the play. Toa again on the puck. Nash out wide there. Fires it across, rebounds out. Toa to put it out to Beardman. Oh, nice centering pass there, looking for a redeflect.
Oh, they do. Wow. Good hand-eye in
to
front.
Kingston. Nash to Kingston. That's a hard one for a goalie, Scotty Eastwood. The puck was changed mid-flight, so watching Brandon Nash, number 29, and he'll circle around. He's going to fire it at Adam Kingston here. Fires it in. Kingston just has the stick in the air, redirects it.
And that's not easy for a goalkeeper because that puck could go up, it could go down. That one there. This is a shot of the puck going possibly in, but it doesn't look like it crossed. Ooh, I don't know. That looked like it bounced in and then went out of the goal. Sometimes that can happen on a weird bounce with a plastic puck.
Yeah. You know, the great thing, peace of mind there from Braden Kettle, though, as well. Just kept his calm, looked, didn't accidentally kick it in, because if he'd kicked it in, it's a goal. Beardman again with the puck. Looking for that nice little pass out to Maui Walker there to try and have a shot. Alex Novak come around and clean it up. James O'Donnell just teaching the young buck not to skate through that gap. We'll jump into the corner and chase for Tupuarangi. Beardman's going to have none of that.
Very experienced man, Beardman, giving his side that calm presence that we speak of. He's got a lot of youth in that club, and this is his team here. Iwa Itarangi.
Oh, Maui Walker having a stab at the rebound there.
As Eastwood is being tested quite quickly and often.
Nice feet control there. They are allowed to kick the puck in. Oh, rebound off the bar. Another swipe at it. So we've talked a little bit today about you can't kick the puck in the goal, but you can kick the puck on the rink. So you can trap it, control it with your feet, much like a soccer ball.
Yeah, you can kick it to yourself to control it, and that's all fine. But it differs from some other sports. The other, turf hockey in particular, if you use your feet, I believe they have, that's an infraction.
Yeah, you restart the play from that where the infringement happened.
Which is tough, isn't it? Like, you use your feet so often with...
Well, I watch turf hockey, and quite often it's accidental foot.
Yeah.
And then you got to...
Wouldn't you play for that? If you're on the other team, would you try and put it to the other person's foot to cause a penalty? Like that's just, I don't know. But
it's not a, no one goes off, I don't think. It's just
No.
Start the play from that, and I think if you've got control,
if you're closer to their goal, that makes sense.
Oh, a little bit of an intercept here for Kettle.
Kettle's all by himself, and he shoots off the far post. Hansen trying to get it back in while the goaltender is not set. Wow, and that's still with it, though. They are pressing. Well blocked here. Hiwai Tarangi holding their defensive
Hugo Roy
line.
taking it off Kettle there. Back to Beardman again. Got the cool old wise head of Sam Beardman out there to steady the ship now. Let's have a look at this. This is Max Toa to bring it up.
Bit of the Kane Williamson of ice hockey here. Inline hockey. Wow. Goodness me.
We'll get you converted eventually. Sam Beardman going through a few people that gets the shot off. Up and off Eastwood's arm there and in the air over the top of the goal. Brendan Nash, great defence. Kingston picks up the pass. He's going to have a little bit of a skate down the rink. He's got 4 to beat though. Tries to fire it across the Maui Walker. As we see Middleton come out, have a shot on Caleb Rock, covers it up nicely.
Slightly unorthodox there when Caleb took that shot. He actually reached across with the glove. He is mentioning to the referee that there was a stick that got close to his mask after that shot. So we'll see here. So he's gloved it, put his glove down onto it, and just in behind that play, the stick, someone was going for it, possibly off his helmet.
Another little high redeflect there. Just Caleb Scott was tracking it as it went past the goal. Max Tower to intercept that pass. That's Brandon Nash came out. And that's a great pass by the goalie there to Kingston. One-on-one. Caleb Rock would have almost taken the assist there. The goalie would have been the assist if Kingston had scored.
Played that puck very well. Good awareness. Yeah. That's on-floor awareness by the goalkeeper to send it up to an open man. As Kingston elects to shoot there when Walker looking to capitalize on any rebound that comes away from Scotty Eastwood.
Great play by Scotty Eastwood. Just had that puck. He could see it the whole time, so it was just not chasing it too much, letting it fall in his glove.
Kettle with a nice pass across. Oh, out of the reach of Hamilton.
And now these young bucks have to watch out there for a nice little turn as Alex Novak tries to take on Max Toa, the young fella. It's a loose pass there for him, but passing to himself. Oh, great little 1-2 there, just not quite in the right line. Oh, opportunity.
Oh, Hansen
Save.
Doesn't quite get it past. He was all alone by himself there as Novak gave a nice backhand pass. As we see it here.
Nice slide by the keeper to cover it, and it gets that leg. And the backhand blocker with the stick there just to stop it from rolling out between his legs. Nice work by Caleb Rock.
Because the referee will not blow the whistle if the puck is still in movement or rolling around. Until the goalkeeper has full control of it, then that's when the whistle gets blown.
Great speed by Kingston there to pounce on that loose puck, but Scotty Eastwood was well set. Covering it up now, so Kingston will link with Beardman. The Beardman to slow it down a little bit. Settled. It's 8 minutes to go in this first half. Plenty of hockey left. Beardman to link up with Webb. Toby Webb, the young player, and back to Beardman.
And it's as it is, 1 goal apiece. Both teams looking to play kind of coy with the puck, challenging the other team to get it and counter-attack.
Couple of
not
loose
making any mistakes.
Yeah, they're trying to look for, they'll create the opportunity. Toby Webb to have a shot.
Oh, it's Webb. Oh, and he scores!
Snipe. The young fella, Toby Webb.
Left-hand
snipes
shot.
it. Yeah.
Just casually goes off as well. Happy to score.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I've got this. So great little snipe there, just looking on the far side, the catcher side of Scotty Eastwood. He'll be pretty happy to put his team back in the front. Nice little feed by Beardman across there.
Webb has it.
Great angle on the
Goes
wrong
across
side. Yeah.
the other side there. And just over the pad under the glove. That's another spot that's quite hard for the goalkeeper to get. Because if they're not set and not putting that glove down or up, difficult one to get to.
Yeah, it is. And we've talked about some of these percentage shots. So hopefully there's these young players that are watching are going to go, wow, there's a lot of high percentage of these goals that are scored in some of these locations. I don't necessarily need to shoot top corners the whole time.
So Hiwa Itarangi, they have gone up by 1. They have 2 goals to Tupararangi's 1. As Caleb Rock covers up, and we have another stoppage of play. Caleb tracking well. He's going across to the right side, but extends that left leg to make the save and covering it up.
Yeah, I must mention as well the puck drop there is Camrock, Caleb's dad. So,
oh wow, another close
out.
call close to the net, and that does not go in. Players battle for it in front of the goal. Novak with it. Runs right directly into Toa.
I think he's taking a headshot there, Alec Novak.
His head a little bit.
Yeah.
Feeling that. He goes directly to his bench area. Hopefully he's okay.
Oh, battered away by Kittle there in front of the goal. A flurry of action in front of Hiwa Itarangi's goal there for a minute. Oh, and that'll be
have a penalty
slashing
call.
or hooking.
Let's take a look here as we have the beauty of the instant. What a save on that left pad.
Yep.
And then, oh, the puck is, where is it? We can see it. Oh, it doesn't fully get across that line.
No, much like that other one. And look at that commitment.
Oh, Caleb extending his left arm to put that block on.
And he's a bit, we're not quite going to see it, but there was a bit of a clash there. I haven't seen Alec Novak but he definitely
he's on the bench. Yeah, he's laboring. It might have been a head knock, a bit of a head clash.
Yeah, definitely was a clash behind the goals there, and I'm not sure, what what's gone on, but a little bit of a goalie timeout here by the looks of it.
Yeah, he did extend himself quite liberally to block that second opportunity shot.
And I can tell you, it looks like the facial expressions of young Caleb there, it looks like he's taken a shot somewhere that might be a little bit tender.
Yes, let's see here. Oh, his own player he bats it backhand out of the goal area, and he lunges forward here, extends. In that moment, maybe he's pulled something underneath his muscles on that side.
Here's the head clash. Is it?
Ooh, just after that shot, could have been a stick.
I think it's a stick.
Well, he did collide there with Toa a little bit.
So just having a quick chat here. So it is Caleb Rock is just trying to catch his breath. They don't have a backup goalie today. Quite often in the league, most teams will have a second goalie they can call on, but in this they don't. So if he does have to go off injured, we'll have to find another goalie that's supposed to fill in. But I was mentioning before, the referee, Cam Rock, one of the head referees for New Zealand Inline Hockey, is out on the rink refereeing this game, and his son is tending goal. And so that's quite cool. Caleb's dad, Cam, does play hockey as well, so plays for the Ravens Masters team. And, helps train up other referees. So as we get a shot of Craig Henson and Cam Rock, our two referees for this playoff between third and fourth.
He's definitely probably in the fatherly role in that particular example, wanting to make sure his son's okay.
Yeah, another good Canadian family that's travelled over to New Zealand, and Cam has played ice hockey over in Canada and done a fair bit of goalie coaching as well. So I think his daughter's actually just started playing golf for one of our under-12 teams this year, which is nice to see. Hard to get goalies.
So again, another theme is whānau and family getting involved, not just one individual. Lots of opportunities at any age group.
Nash on O'Donnell there, but plenty of time to fit it out to Kittle. Brandon Kittle just slowing things down there, back to James O'Donnell.
Oh, and we have a great setup there of a one-time shot. Pass just comes across. Look at this, tracks it very well.
It does.
Novak doesn't get all of it. I think that's Novak. It's good to see if he's back out on the floor. Recovered.
Yeah, that's Alex. He's out there, so he would have taken a quick little breather, would have, gathered his thoughts. Beardman wraps it around the board, sends Tupurangi back to get their puck from their own half, as Hugo Roy serves a bit of time in the penalty bin for his hooking. Beardman directing the play. Just another save by Caleb Rock. Just hits the pads there. Beardman to get rid of the puck now. Just throws it out down the ring. James O'Donnell trying to clean it up. Tupurangi now on the power play, trying to set something up. Can they bring it back to a tied game? You've got all the experience out on there for Hiwai Tarangi, Brandon Nash, Adam Kingston, Sam Beardman. It's all the old dogs, we'll call them. A little bit of deflecting there.
As Kittle takes a shot. And Hamilton.
Oscar Hamilton.
Good hand-eye coordination, but it looks like that was a high stick. That puck was above the crossbar. What is the ruling? We are not sure. The referees will get together.
Let's have a look at the replay here. So, rebounds up. Puck comes through.
Kettle
gathers,
shoots it.
Puck goes up.
No, it does. That's underneath the crossbar. So that's a good goal.
Yeah.
And they did not call it that. Oh.
He had a stick high to start with.
But he did bring it down. It's the point of contact.
Yep.
When the point of contact's made, that's if it's level with the crossbar or lower, then that's okay. But in the eyes of the referee, they do manage to put one in though.
Yeah, Kittle just fired it in there. Yeah, so a high stick above the shoulders, so you can see Oscar's stick actually started out high but came down to hit the puck. So when he shot the puck in the goal, technically we said it's not a high stick, I suppose.
That's right. But again, we are in the position. Oh, what a shot there, and that's directly into the net. That's clearly a goal.
And that's the way to do it, isn't it? Remove any controversy. Just fire that thing in, hits the water bottle. Nash to have a bit of a swing. So that's a tie game now. We have 2 minutes 30 left on the clock. It is a tie game. Maui Walker to feed it out there to Sam Bedman. Sam Bedman tries to fire it into Brendan Nash. Max Tower to go in and try and clean it up. O'Donnell there.
Uses his foot to pass that. That's quite good skill.
Yeah. Handsome for Tupurangi there to try and get it out of their zone. Toa's got it. Maui Walker's out on the side, but that was pretty easily read by Alec Novak.
It's Middleton with it now to Novak. Novak wrapping it around. Ooh, stop by Rock. Beardman taking a shot. That's blocked. Novak putting the puck back onto its flat surface. It was up on edge a minute ago. O'Donnell. Back to Middleton. Middleton.
Henson.
And a shot.
Blocked.
Great save.
See that right leg extend out of Caleb Rock. Ooh, Maui Walker trying to pounce on a loose puck from James O'Donnell there. Back to Alec Novak.
Novak, he's just taking his time, electing to get some people to move for him. And as players come together there in contact.
Yeah, no call from the referee. I suppose they're both tracking their line. Got to be a little bit careful on play like that. Shot. Rock set. Kettle just fires it at him though.
Nope.
Hits the puck out.
Kind of directly into their own bench area. Hopefully no one doesn't hit any of the people doing the door or even your own team.
So this will go down to a centre rink face-off as that puck gets hit out of play on the bench. With 20 seconds left to go on the clock now. Nash versus Novak on the face-off.
You notice the referee waving the players back. They're going to get overzealous. They have to be outside of that area where the puck is meant to be dropped. Often hard to control.
Oh, Braden Kettle fires it down, but Rock saves it as we count down the clock. Still a bit of an opportunity here.
Oh, wraparound by Novak.
Nice.
Nicely
Rock.
stopped there. He went side to side to deny Novak with that beautiful attempt at a wraparound.
Yeah, and one of the things we'll notice about Caleb Rock, he's breathing hard there. He's a bit sore, but he's got the sliders on his pad. These blue sliders that he's got on his pads, they have got these little, like a plastic ball bearing in them. It just helps him slide. So he was really quick across that crease of the goal, stuck that left leg into that post and stopped that wraparound by Alec Novak. So you can just see some blue bits on his pads there. They're strapped on, so to help his pads slide.
He is laboring just a little bit. He put himself into a bit of a discomforting position to block that second rebound shot earlier in this contest.
You can see this, the young fella's sitting off to the right there of Sam Bedman, and Sam Bedman's quite animated there talking about the play. Even Adam Kingston down the very end there is listening intently to Sam. This is what we need to do, guys. You can see Max Tower, Toby Webb and Maui Walker there listening. I think that'll be Hugo Roy sitting behind Toby Webb's head, potentially. They're all listening to Sam talk.
And on the other side there you go, yes.
Yep. And you can see Alec Novak there, 94. His hands, his fingers, he's just talking to those young fellas down the end of the bench there, talking. You know, same thing. This is what we need to do, guys. This is what we've got. Talking to Matthew Hansen there, give him a little tap. Come on. We've got this. It's a tied game.
Some good encouragement. Yeah, absolutely. And it's there's 20 more minutes of this third versus fourth place matchup. So they are playing for arguably a bronze medal. There will be a medal presentation taking place, I believe, at the end, either at the end of this match or the end of the second match.
Yeah, no one really tells us anything, do they?
Hey, we are very well led, very well organized. Mr. McIver in the background, he's got lots of plans.
Alrighty, we're about to get underway. Second half of this clash between Hewa Itarangi and Tupuarangi for third and fourth. So it means a lot to these guys, you know. It's the medal round. We're in the medal round for this Matariki series here in the mighty Taranaki. Beautiful day outside in New Plymouth, Taranaki. Sun is shining. A little bit of a breeze around. It's not too bad. It's still quite mild. But it's a great day to be out and about enjoying the Māori New Year anywhere across the country.
So we get set for the face-off for the second period start.
Early opportunity here. Tupuarangi just got the puck. A little bit of a battle there, just trying to gain some control. Kettle comes out the winner, feeds it out to James O'Donnell. Beardman upsets them. Sends away Hugo Roy, who passes it down to Adam Kingston. Has an opportunity. Sends it out on the far side of Scotty Eastwood there.
Not an easy save, actually.
No.
That's made it look easy, but it's quite difficult.
Kettle trying to get a shot off. Just blocked by the defender. Out to James O'Donnell. He'll fire one in, but again, Sam Beardman just stands his ground. Adam Kingston now. Oh, nice little foot. Beardman sets up in front of the goal. Just misses that centering pass. And Scotty Eastwood will slow the play down for cover-up of the puck.
So Kingston does well here to fend off the defender Middleton. Puts a back pass into the middle of the area. We'd call that the slot. And the attacking pressure person, I think that's Webb. Might not have been Webb. It was a right-hand shot. Maybe Walker that came in and had a shot.
Now look at this. This is quite cool. For Hewa Etarangi, all the young fellas are out there. All the older guys have gone off. So we've got Maui Walker, Max Toa, Hugo Roy and Toby Webb. So technically all under 16 are out on this rink. And they're facing up against some players like James O'Donnell there and Alec Novak. So these young fellas have the opportunity to have a little crack at some seasoned veterans. Hugo Roy sends it wrapped around the boards to Toby Webb, but James O'Donnell tidies it up. Maui Walker to go and try and do a centering pass, but James O'Donnell's not having any of that, but Maui Walker's not going to give up. Alec Novak to come down the rink. Looking for a centering pass and a wraparound. He's tried that a couple of times this game.
Often if the shot's not on, they will look to go around the goal and wrap it into the netting area. But Caleb has none of that, and he holds on, puts his glove on top of the puck, and the referee will collect it, say thank you. I'll go drop it over here as you catch your breath.
Yeah, it still looks like he's struggling a little bit, doesn't he, Caleb Rock? So it'll be interesting to find out what actually has happened, if he's pulled a muscle and he's shown a bit of ticker.
He's going to carry on. He's going to try and finish the game for his team.
Nice little play here just to slow it down and covering it up. They're not too rushed. 17 minutes of hockey left, so they can just be a little bit calm, take their time, create the opportunities.
So a ripper of a shot might have come off the goalpost. Often things happen so quickly we can't even see them, and we're watching through sometimes a monitor or this live action. Oh, that puck's in front of the goal. Oh, and they just can't convert as Middleton is denied. Beardman again settling things down, going in directly behind his goalkeeper, forcing someone to chase. He gets his swingers, as we say, as they kind of make a run in behind. Swing off.
Kingston's knocked it out of bounds, not intentionally, just trying to push the puck forward.
So a shot there, and then it goes off. Double deflection off the skates as Middleton reaches with the left hand to try and bang that puck into the goal. Just didn't get the angle correct enough for the strength on that stick, the Rocco, to send it in the goal.
Now we Walker to feed it back to Max Toa, then Hugo Roy. So we're still tied up here in the playoff for third and fourth between Hewa Iterangi and Tupuarangi. Max Toa to bring the puck down the rink. Oscar Hamilton, Braden Kettle's got him sort of pushed out to the boards. We'll reset the play back down the rink. Centering pass down there for a redirect to Hugo Roy, just misses it. James O'Donnell will come round, pushes it up to Kettle.
Middleton has a shot, but that's deflected off someone's stick there and doesn't get onto the goal. A bit of a risky maneuver there.
Very
Middleton,
risky.
backhand.
And that's saved by Caleb Rock.
Yeah, dangerous play when you're seeing a pass, trying to pass out in front of your goal. You know, it's dangerous territory. You don't want to pass the puck in your zone out in front of your goal. Wrap it around the boards or send it out to the wings as we
out of the danger area. Hey, that's and Middleton was able to get a clear shot. Possibly not where he wanted it. Backhand is not often as strong as the forehand shot, but placed well, they can be an effective shot. That's Tuparangi.
James O'Donnell back to Alec Novak. Reset the play there as O'Donnell cycles around. Handsome out to Middleton. Save nicely by Caleb Rock there.
I think both teams kind of sense what's at stake here with the play. The hesitancy is a little evident.
Yep.
They know that the next goal is potentially the game-winning goal.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to give up the opportunity to the other team. So they're trying to play an attacking game, but being very smart and cautious at the same time. If they're too aggressive at times on that attack, they can create opportunities for the other team, those little turnovers and handovers. So as we see the play here, nice little short pass to Novak across the rink to Hugo Roy. Just couldn't quite connect with the puck there. Beardman to try and disrupt the play there.
Beardman comes out in front of the net, decides, I'm going to go back. That's fine. I'm going to reset it as they demonstrate that the possession of the puck is really good and they're passing it well.
Oh, unlucky by Kingston there. Maybe Alex Novak's got a nice little shot. Oh, great blocker save by Caleb Rock. Brendan Nash there coming down the rink. He's got Hugo Roy with him. Oh, Eastwood gets a bit of glove to it.
Now the play is starting to amp up. Both teams really giving it in, going for it.
James O'Donnell down the rink, shoots, scores. Oh,
fake to his left and cut to the right and then scores. Wow.
Had all the time in the world. Kind of left a little bit to his own devices as he walked that puck in. We'll see that here. It goes around Kingston, straight down the middle of the rink. There's the little shimmy on Brendan Nash. Wrong foots the goalie as well.
So he goes almost from one end of his own rink to the other, cuts in. And that's a great shot. So they've taken the lead. Tuparangi, one up against Siwa Itarangi.
Maui Walker cleans up the loose puck. Looking for a little backhand play there to Toby Webb, doesn't quite come off. James O'Donnell will try and get rid of the puck. A couple of loose little passes now starting to creep into Hiwaya Tirangi, the white team. Nice little pass there. Oh!
Was that in the goal? We have to double check. That almost went post to post.
Yeah, I've seen the referee Cam Rock down here. He waved it off pretty quickly. Almost did that across the crease. Beardman to walk it out now. Beardman's going to try and bring it down and set up some play.
Oh, another shot. That's off the bar where the two bars meet, the post and the crossbar.
So we see the game start to really ramp up now. A little bit more speed. Yep.
Toa. Skating well with it. Looking for an option. Does the pass.
Oh, trying to redirect through to Webb. Almost there. So it's definitely starting to pick up a bit more intensity in this playoff for third and fourth.
It's the last match for both of these teams, so they really want to go for it. Nice move by Toa. Sidesteps his opponent. Oh, but mishandles it, gives it right back to Middleton.
Comes back though to challenge the play, try get that puck back. A lot of people calling for the puck there. Might have hung on for it for too long. Brandon Nash to try and sort of calm things down now.
That's Kingston. Back to Nash, goes back to Kingston. Up the wall to Hugo Roy. Swing and a miss. Hansen gets it back.
James O'Donnell just to calm things down. A little one-timer shot there, not quite connecting. Nash up to Kingston. Kingston just misses it. James O'Donnell will tidy that up for Tupuarangi. Hugo Roy. Now, what can he do? Looking for a bit of a calmness. They've still got 9 minutes to play in the second half. Brandon Nash to come around and pick up the puck, passes back to Hugo, a little wrong foot of the defence there. A little bit of miscommunication there. Hand over the puck. Alec Novak, watch out for him. He has a sharp shot, but Caleb Rock all over it.
So we see Kettle here with a nice move, and he passes down to Middleton. Middleton goes across. Oh, it does go off that back far post, and it does not cross the line. That's great recapture here as Kettle to Middleton. Middleton kind of one times it goes right off the middle of that post, far post. Got to admit, having a live replay, instant replay, makes a world of difference. And maybe in time, when this sport continues to grow, we'll have opportunity to go upstairs, so to speak, and check if a goal was a goal.
Yeah, that's it. Kittle to try and wrap around, but Hugo Roy to shut him down. Sam Behrman to walk the puck up. Just watching out for his teammate as he goes off. Feeds it back out to Toby Webb, and we've seen him for a little bit of a sharp shot. Feeds it across, looking for Toa. Eastwood will cover that up, and they'll stop the play. So the score's 3-2 at the moment to Tupuarangi over Hiwa-i-te-Rangi. So that means if we get inside 2 minutes, we'll go to stop clock. So it's going to be an exciting 2 minutes if the score stays the same, or even if it goes to a tied score, 3-3. Who knows what's going to happen in the next 7 minutes, 30 seconds of this playoff for third and fourth. Alec Novak to bring it out. Nice defense, Sam. That hurt Sam, though. Oh, he's feeling that shot. Good defense. Has to take a few hard shots.
Beardman does well, though, to recollect that puck after taking that shot.
Seems Hugo Roy away has a bit of a loose shot now. Not sure if that was a redirect or not, but
of a partial break there that Novak could have been on, but wasn't able to receive that puck on his backhand, and it drifted all the way down. The puck did towards Caleb Rock, and Caleb holds on, and it looks like
Hiwa-i-te-Rangi calling a timeout. Good opportunity now for them to give their goalie a bit of a rest and just regather the thoughts, especially those young players on that team. Time to have a little kōrero.
It's probably a good opportunity to take the timeout now if you're that team, mainly because if they do get in that last 2 minutes, stop clock, they do have a chance to stop and reset, whereas now they can almost set that up really well. So Novak, see, he's got his head clearly up, cuts across. Hard to defend that but number 72, Beardman, does well to poke that puck away. And Eastwood, what a great shot there with the glove, making that save. And here's O'Donnell. I think this is his goal. He comes in, fakes to one side, boom, goes across the other way.
You can even see Caleb going. The way he faked, the goalie went. Kittle there, nice little bit of silky skills to Middleton. That's the one that hit the post and came back out. Rock was looking, but Beardman sweeps around. And there's someone that's had a hard night.
I think that
Or a
might
long
even
day.
be Sam Bayes, one of the goaltenders. I don't want to name and shame you, but I just did. Sam, sorry, buddy. Look how tired you get. This is how much effort people put into this sport. They've given it their all. Someone might have to wake him up. He might have a far drive. I don't know where. Oh, I think he's Waihee. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, well.
Nah, he's got someone driving him. He didn't drive. We know
Okay.
that. So I've seen his teammates around. So
that's
Sam's had a big weekend. You
Yes,
know,
he
he got
has.
called in last minute for the New Zealand All-Stars as that second goalie. So he's one of those guys that's had an outstanding weekend. He's played some great hockey. And as a backup, just shows you some of the depth that's out there at the moment. Maui Walker's mum looking from the sideline there, watching her boy play. Pretty exciting to see that young man back in inline hockey after a couple of year break to focus on his league career. Kingston now to walk the puck out. It's nice and calm. They've decided to. Sam Beardman there, nice little bit of skill, shoots. Oh, that's the way to answer back, Sam Beardman.
Wow.
Look at that, he's happy. High fives all round. That'll bring it back to a tied game, but check this out. Kingston takes it down, but feeds it across to Beardman. Gathers the puck between Kettle's legs. Plenty of time in the world, shoots over top of the shoulder of Scotty Eastwood. Play resumes. High shot.
That shot just under the glove.
Under the glove, over
Yeah.
the pad. That's
Yeah.
that height. You know.
It's a challenging one to stop, that is for sure.
We're not even goalies and we talk like it's challenging. So.
Only twice in my life I've ever played goal. Once when I was tyke, like 5, 6 years old when you have to and everyone's on rotation. The other time was over my stag do. And the shooters were not kind to me, I'll tell you that much. Punishing.
Right. Here we go. Hugo Reuter just upset the play there. Got a little opportunity to have it. Oh, shoots and misses.
Just goes too high on his shot.
Hiwai Tarangi went on the attack really quickly. They've got to try and get this puck out now. Something fallen on the rink there. The referee's seen it. Might be the water bottle off the goal.
So just on almost 5 minutes remaining in this matchup,
2-on-1.
and it's tied.
Nice
save. Novak rips into one, and it's aptly
Big
met.
rebound though. Here he goes. Toa to Walker. Oh, tries to wrong foot the goalie, but Eastwood did it well there. He didn't move too far.
He didn't get all of the shot by the looks of it as well. He kind of, I would say is a fan. He fanned on it, kind of missing it, but still makes contact. So here it is. Oh, he's stayed with it, Eastwood, staying on that left side. It looked like he could have moved across.
Yeah, it did. It looked like he intended to, but then kind of came.
He just second-guessed himself.
Yeah, and that ended up well. He blocked the shot. Toa a little bit of swing around there, trying to catch the goalie out of sorts. Kettle now for Tupuarangi. Walks it up. Just looking for some options to pass it down the rink. Tries to link up with Matthew Hansen. Sam Beardman now. Down to Toby Webb, but does a little pirouette, gives Kettle an opportunity.
Another opportunity there for Novak. It like rings it off the red iron.
Game's starting to loosen up a little bit, I think.
This is when teams are going to try to push to try to get that go-ahead goal. Often if you push too far too quickly and you make a mistake, the other team's going to counter-attack. Both teams are aware of this.
Oh, Brendan Nash.
Has it taken away. Novak, always dangerous with his shooting.
Yep, Caleb Rock had that well covered though. Set on that post. So this is it. We're inside 3 minutes 30 now. Counting down playoff for third and fourth. What an exciting afternoon of hockey here at the East End Skating Rink in New Plymouth. Matariki series celebrating New Year. Brendan Nash to come away with the puck. Up to Roy. Roy decides better of it. Fires it across to Kingston. Looks down for the pass redirect to Nash, but didn't quite hook it up. You can tell we're getting excited.
Yeah,
it's
we're
time to stand up.
That's it. Kettle with a hard shot. Ooh, doesn't get in. O'Donnell. Another shot blocked and deflected away. A lot of shot attempts, not a lot reaching the goal.
Here you go, Roy trying to clear their zone. Kettle just controlling the puck. Kingston's away now. A couple of defenders back though, but he's got Hugo Roy with him. Trying to just control the puck, but Kettle showing a nice little back check. Oh,
well defended there. It was a good poke check diving away by Kingston. Hitting the puck first, that negated any tripping penalty.
Yep, that's it. So if you're playing at the puck, then it's fine, but you never know which way the referees will go. Caleb Rock to slow things down now, reset, because we're coming up to 2 minutes.
2 minutes, they have to, looks like they should be stopping that clock.
So,
yep, they have.
Yep, stop clock has stopped. So we're inside 2 minutes now, tied game. It is stop clock. We do need a winner, so we will go to overtime if we cannot get a result inside regulation time here in this play for third and fourth. Nice little swing and a shot there, but it sends away, Sam Beardman.
Looking to...
Oh!
What a move!
Sam Beardman.
Forehand, backhand. Beardman putting it into the goal, saying, yes, we're going to take this, guys. Wow, watch this. Goes one-on-one with the defender, goes around to the right side, makes a move, says, oh, going to go to the left side on my backhand and reach around the goalkeeper and in. Look at this.
Senior wise head of Sam Beardman. Cool, calm, collective.
Avoids the poke check as well. Puts it underneath as Eastwood kind of could have used the poke check to stop that sideways progress, but nope.
He did
goes
so
around.
well there because Scotty Eastwood had his leg. His leg was coming as well. So tied game coming up to inside a minute. What can they do?
No, Hiwa is ahead. They're up by one. That's the go-ahead goal.
Yep.
Tupuarangi, excuse me, trying to equalize. Last minute of play.
James O'Donnell now got the puck. Beardman just trying to keep him out. Passes it back out to Alec Novak. These guys have played a huge amount of hockey. Big shot. Saved by Rock.
He really needs to be a Rock right now at this time of the game. It's pertinent to his surname. Needs to hold and stay strong in these very crucial seconds as it's down to
105.
It says 105, but it could have been a little bit lower, not sure. Extending this a little bit further.
Lost the puck there, but Tupuarangi have it. Nice little move by Hansen. Shot.
Doesn't get through. Itarangi doing well to block.
Got to be calm here. Don't want a penalty. Just want to keep them out of the centre lane. But nice pass across. James O'Donnell having a shot.
You wonder if they might look to pull the goalkeeper as well in this to get an extra attacker, which they may or may not do. Yep, they have done.
Yep, the goalie for Tupuarangi is off, so it's going to be 5-on-4. Oscar Hamilton comes on. We've got 25 seconds left. Hiwa Itirangi fires it down.
Just narrowly missing to make it a 2-goal cushion, but 19 seconds left here. Players battling hard as they collide.
No call there, no call. It's waved off by the referee. Big shot
Hard
coming.
shot, Novak, and that's deflected away by Rock. Another
Kettle
shot
has a shot blocked.
Wow, intense. Clock is done, and they shoot it down. That will not count. They shot to the goal. Wow. Hiwa Itarangi with a massive effort here, literally in the last minute of the game.
That was epic. So here we have it. Playoff for third and fourth. It was all on there at that final play. So my counterpart is going to run down to the stairs. He's going to go out onto the rink and catch up with this team. But we're focusing on Hiwa Itarangi there, the white team. Massive fight back in that game to win 4-3 over Tupuarangi. Having a couple of looks here. This is the Sam Beardman goal, is it? Having a shot, snipe, just under the glove, the catcher there of Scotty Eastwood. And this is the one where he really changes the game here. Nice little snipe, shoots it in. The last goal. This is the one to give them the 4-3 lead. Beardman goes around the defender, wrong foots the goalie, around backhand, in, celebrates, raises arms, has a little conversation with James O'Donnell there as he goes around. Just a reminder that they are now in front, which has ended up convincing them on the win. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break now, and we'll be right back with Ian having a chat to the teams. Catch you soon.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex. No time to fluff around today? No worries. Just swing into Caltex and pay for fuel with Pay and App to speed on through. Oh yeah, feels good. Use it at your local participating Caltex.
Kia ora whanau, and thank you very much for tuning into our live stream broadcast here, brought to you by Māori TV and Caltex. Ko Ian toko ingoa, alongside two of the Hiwa Itarangi inline hockey members. We've got Brendan Nash and Caleb Rock doing super well in this Matariki tournament of inline hockey. Brendan, we're going to start with you. Like, how was that game for third and fourth?
It was a great game. The end of the weekend, so you could tell the two teams were getting a bit tired in the second half. So it was all about who could outskate, and it came down to the last 2 minutes. We got one up. Caleb here got injured halfway through, so he played hurting that second half. And yeah, he's probably been our VIP the whole tournament, to be honest. So kudos to you, mate.
Well, absolutely, and that's a testament to your courageous nature there, Caleb, and backstopping your team with an injury and to play through. So what does that mean to you for you guys pulling out a third place finish here?
Oh, it's really exciting. I'm really happy, really excited to get third place. So they're probably the underdogs going into the weekend, being a real young team, but yeah, managed to pull through and get third. I'm really happy, yeah, so happy.
And, this event, a lot of people are very happy with how things have gone this Matariki weekend. How's that helped with your club and this culture development of inline hockey so far?
Oh, it's been marvelous, actually, because often tournaments you'll come just as your club and play within your own team, but the fact that they mix the whole country up like this and older players with the younger players, you just really get to know the whole community as well. Absolutely. So that's been really beneficial for me, I've found, this weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that similar to you?
Yeah, it's really exciting being able to play some of those prems and senior level play, and play that like good style of hockey, that good grade. Yeah, it's been really fun.
We're going to keep on rolling with that fun. So thank you, Caleb, very much for joining us here. Get some rest. You've certainly earned it. Well done, Brandon.
Thanks so much,
cheers,
mate.
guys.
Thanks
well done in that third place. Hats off to you. And we're going to bring in some other players here from Tupararangi, the team that's just played. Kia ora. I'm Ian here. How are you? Nice to see you guys. So can you just introduce yourselves and then tell us which team you're representing for this Matariki tournament?
Yeah, James O'Donnell, representing Tupararangi team.
Awesome. Kia ora. Kia ora, team.
Daniel Middleton. I'm also representing Tupararangi.
Oh, awesome. And where do you normally play your inline hockey? What region do you hail from?
I'm lower north out of Wanganui.
Oh, awesome. That's a Lightning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am up central from Hamilton.
Cool. And what a hard-fought game, guys. I'm sorry that you've gone down there, but you've given and such a massive effort.
Can you tell us what this Matariki weekend has meant to both of you? I'll start with you.
Yeah, a tough game to end on the tournament with, but Matariki weekend has been an amazing concept. It's so good being able to give back to the younger guys and seeing them progress up and hopefully teach them a thing or two. But great opportunity to put out New Zealand hockey and just get together with all the players and have some fun and hopefully just bring up the next group of up and coming players. It's been awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, thanks very much. And what about yourself? What's Matariki for you?
For me, it's been a learning experience, being able to play with these guys who are playing for many more years than me. They know so much more about the game, how to play it, and, it's just been really good for me and my skills.
Awesome. You're going to soak up an awful lot playing alongside like the likes of James here. So thanks very much, guys, for taking the time to do this, and enjoy the rest that you very valuably earned, and enjoy this first place matchup. It's going to be exciting. Thanks very much, guys. Bye. Cheers. Awesome. All right, we're going to head back up to our live broadcast with Todd Velvin and myself, and we're going to get the first place and second place teams going at it. So let's keep an eye out for this exciting end to a Matariki weekend. Kapai.
Thank you very much, Ian, and welcome back, everybody. This is about to get real right now as we go into the playoff for first and second with Tupuanuku and Waipunaʻarangi, featuring the gold medal match here in the East End skating rink down in New Plymouth, home of the New Plymouth Ravens. You can see there in the background the New Plymouth Ravens inline hockey team, featuring many of their up-and-coming superstars today and across the weekend, and some of their senior players. Thank you very much for hosting us, New Plymouth Taranaki. It's been a fantastic weekend. So let's have a look at the team. Start with Tupuanuku. Paul Jamison's going to captain the team, then Brandon Johnson, Vinny Sistrone, who was part of that controversial goal last night for the New Zealand All-Stars, Donald Hall, Cole Frederos, Elliot Tam, Tim Sinnell and Caleb Price will be the goalie. Looking across to Waipunaʻarangi, Anthony Nathan. Nathan will captain this team with Jan Thuria, Aaron Stockman, Ethan Prendergast will be tending goal, Todd Cook, Josh Steen, Elliot Waghorn and Josh McMaster. The clash for first and second. Big shout out to our sponsors, Caltex, Bailey's, New Zealand Carbon Farm, Multi TV and Pure Athletic for helping us out, the New Zealand Inline Hockey, to put on this beautiful Matariki series, which saw last night the feature match, New Zealand Māori versus New Zealand All-Star, with the New Zealand Māori staying undefeated, 3-0 now since their inception. What a way to kick their career off. Is fantastic, staying 3-0. Just giving our teams just a quick little warm-up after a little break there. Seeing the goalies being warmed up. It's Caleb Price there, number 55. Got the lovely New Zealand fern and Southern Cross on his helmet. Taking some heavy shots there. You can hear that ting off the bar when it does hit that red bar. So 30 seconds to go in their warm-up, and then we'll be underway in this gold medal match. Josh Steen there, cruising around. He's been one of the superstars along with his teammate Josh McMaster. So Josh Steen there, he plays a bit of ice in Auckland as well. So another one to watch, definitely a snipe. And we saw a couple of lovely little goals from him through this weekend. How was your run up the stairs?
Oh, mate, keeping me fit, keeping me active. I love it, and we wouldn't be here if we didn't love it. So this is exciting. Gold medal match, basically. This beautiful new trophy.
Yeah, looking forward to this. So the hooter has gone, so these guys will just clear the pucks out, and we'll get ready for a start in this match between Tupuanuku and Waipunaʻarangi.
So these two teams have finished at the top of their pools and have earned the right to be here in this final. So it's quite a journey to get here. There's a lot of hockey, inline hockey, to be played. There's the pool matches. They play 3 pool matches, and then they had actually 4 with the placing round. And now this is 5th game. Plus, if they played in that New Zealand Māori, New Zealand All-Stars, there's an awful lot of games. So they will get up for sure, though. It's a final.
It is. Yep, the adrenaline will be flowing. They'll want this. They want to be the inaugural winners of the Matariki Series trophy, you know. You want your name on that trophy. Always nice to be the first ones to claim that, start the legacy of their, we'll call it a franchise as such, or their star, their family, their Matariki team.
Absolutely, and love to get some of the background as to the trophy itself, because it looks like a beautiful timber carving. Some excellent articulate design on it. So once we've got that, then we can feed back to the rest of the nation and let you know what this trophy, how it came to be.
Yeah, that's it. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, gold medal match. Controlled the puck early by Tupanuku. Vinny Sistrone there trying for an early shot on the goal.
We know he's got a good shot, so he wanted to get one away early. And if you joined us previously in the broadcast, Vinny was talking on the goal-non-goal he was involved in. This is a new game. This is a gold medal trophy game. Tupanuku on to Waipunarangi.
Ooh.
As we have potentially a tripping penalty against Stockman.
Yep, pulled the goalie straight away, but didn't quite get to the bench before the puck was touched by the opposing team.
So as on this Caltex replay, we've got Sistrone giving the pass there, and Stockman 96 gets the stick in, and as soon as contact's made, that player had gone down.
Bit of lazy stick work there, I think.
Yeah, could have taken that away.
Yeah.
And only had one hand on it, so when you trip someone one-handed, it's not as strong as if you've had two hands. So well, maybe when the player felt contact, they went down. They call that milking a penalty. Turia on the counterattack. Taken away quickly. Jameson. Hard shot, Prendergrass. Tests that blocker. Jameson has it again. Tupanuku.
Just calming things down now a little bit. Just going to set up the plate.
Hard shot blocked by Neitana. One of the assistant captains of the Māori team.
Oh, loose puck.
Cleared away nicely though. Yep. Turia, composed. Shows good control of the puck. Decides to skate with it. Lots of room. Goes up. Doesn't go back. Still has it here. Well done to him.
Oh, nice little penalty kill here. Just passing the puck between themselves. Looking to counter-attack here on the penalty kill. Josh McMaster, we know he's got a hard shot on, but nice save by Caleb Price.
He used a very good shimmy that we've talked on before with faking one side going the other way, and Price very apt with that positional save on McMaster as we see that again. Good, nice and still with that save. He didn't move at all and held on to that puck. So good early positioning by the Tupanuku goalkeeper.
Todd Cook to steal the play. He's going to fire it at the goalie just to get rid of the puck.
That's Steen with it. Sends it all the way back down to McMaster.
Doing a great job. And that's 4 on. That's the penalty kill done. No score. McMaster to walk it back in again. Shoots it straight into the defender.
Another great shot save.
Yeah, just testing the goalies a little bit, I think, in this first few minutes of this play.
They are well up to it at the moment.
Jamison now.
Sends it backhand. It goes all the way through. Doesn't connect with anyone. But Stockman, the man who took the penalty, he's on a breakaway here. Shoots.
Ooh, up and over.
I wonder if the goaltender got a touch on that at all, maybe with the glove or even the chest. Sistrone dangling his way, knocking the stick out of Steen's hands. His Rako, his stick is just sitting there on the floor. He needs to pick that up. Oh, he goes off to the bench to collect another.
Yeah, I wonder if he's broken that stick.
Neitana, shot goal. Oh, it was real quick. What action as Neitana just walks right in that middle area. Another hard, low shot, and that fools the goalkeeper. Looked like it might have been on edge, meaning the puck was wobbling a little bit. It's flat at the moment. Let's see what happens. He takes this, rolls it. Oh, no, directly five hole. So they strike first by Punarangi, the assistant captain of that New Zealand Māori side, Mr. Nathan. Him and Louis Taiapa recognized last night with their idea of the concept of the New Zealand Māori team, and seeing this happen now with a trophy and a tournament, well-earned praise for both young men.
Yeah, so they were given a pounamu in the form of toku, so body and strength, and so nice recognition for the work they've done behind the scenes to kick this off around that New Zealand Māori team. Elliot Tam to calm things down a little bit for his team. Linking up with Sistrone there.
Vinny with a nice move directly in between McMaster's legs. Backhand. Not going where he wanted it. Turia collects kind of dipsy doodles, moving the body around back and forth, making the defender kind of guess where he's going. Very talented young player. Neitana, beautiful move here. Shoots. Oh, wow! I was gonna say scored, but that went off the bar and straight out of the net.
That was an interesting.
You give Ant any chance, he's going to be taking it. That is for sure. He's back at it again. As players make some changes. Tam has it now. It's a strong, hard wrist shot. Blockered away by Prendergrass.
Steen chasing hard there. Oh, nice control. Just loses it at the last minute.
And they break away. By himself in, and he scores.
Vinny. There you go.
Individual effort, brilliance there by Vinny Sistrone of Tupuanuku. Forehand to his backhand. Look at this. He takes on actually two defenders. Goes around the outside on the left, pulls it back to the forehand, and goes around the sprawling Prendergrass.
Yeah, you can see in the background too there, the referee had put his hand up, so there was obviously a penalty for a hooking or something involved in that play.
So when a player does score, that negates the penalty call. Does get recorded on the game sheet though that there was an infraction. So we've got a tie game.
12 minutes left in the first half as Turia tries something on. Caleb Price just losing the puck there a little bit, having a look, but got that goal well covered.
Bit of a calm setup here too, as the teams now back to equal. Want that puck. Haka. That's Jameson. Circling in behind the goal. Head up all the way, looking for a receiver of this pass.
Yeah, just trying to create some options for his team. Oh, a little bit of tap and go there across the front, but not quite connecting it in the right place.
Sinnel there, looking to use that reach advantage and tap it into the goal. Turia comes away with the puck. Dancing on skates a little backwards and forwards, just doing well to avoid the forechecking pressure of Hull.
Yeah, nice and calm there. McMaster. A little bit of fumble there, a little bit of opportunity for Donald Hall there just to put a bit of pressure on. And Nathan.
So we're just almost reaching the halfway mark of this first half. We're going to play two 20-minute periods.
Game's just finely tuned in the balance at the moment. Just a little bit of calmness, slowing down, just trying to create options. Not too much happening. Wrong foot, Stockman has a shot, but well saved, just under the pads of Caleb Price.
As he gets a couple of taps in reassurance and thanks, I would imagine, from his teammates. As this pass comes across, Sino was there, and it looks like the goalkeeper, Prendergast, poke checks that puck out of harm's way. And down at the other end, Price squeezing that left leg pad to stop that puck from going inside the goal. Both goalkeepers demonstrating great agility and skill. As we have Neitana going down, there was a little bit of a
trip there, maybe.
As that is looking like it's going to be the call.
Yeah, tripping call.
So was that Tam, number 98?
Yeah, I think
the
it
guilty
was.
party?
Yep.
So Tam, tail between the legs, heads into the sin bin and naughty box to think
2
about
minutes.
that action.
2 minutes in the naughty box. What can Waipuna do with this extra man on the rink, extra player on the rink?
And often, like when these finals are happening, that again, there is pressure, and how you respond to it is a testament of your character. If you're taking penalties, you're going to possibly hurt your team, and that's not a moment you want, especially if the scoreline doesn't go back into your favor.
Yeah, you don't want to be the responsible one, do you?
Especially if it's preventable. Like if you kind of know that's a bit too far, it's overstepping the mark. So McMaster for Waipuna Rangi brings it up onto the other side of halfway, that red line that marks the halfway. Now Neitana has it deflected away by Sestrone. He was reading the pass across well. That's called sticks in lanes.
Yeah, that's it.
Stick passing lane.
It's about a minute to go in this power play for Waipuna Rangi. Across there, Nathan back, just wrong footing.
Turia doesn't get that pass across.
Oh,
Sestrone intercepts. He's on a 1-on-0 goal chance here, and he misses the net.
The shorthand goal was on.
He's got it again. Takes a wrist shot, and that's blocked by Prendergast.
2 opportunities for Sestrone.
Golden opportunities like their jerseys, and he's still got it, showing some great determination to hold on to this puck. Excellent moves here by Sestrone, dangling everyone except for the goalkeeper. Couldn't put it away. Such skill by Sestrone. Individual effort is unreal. Todia the other way, falls. Bit of a stumble. Johnson cleans that up, gives it to Jameson. Jameson now on that left side, shoots, blockered away. As Jameson and Neitana battle.
4 on, back to full strength is Tupanuku. Nice penalty kill by them. Keep that score tied up, 1-1. Tam's a cycle around now, showing a little bit of speed. Tried to do a little centering pass, didn't quite come off.
Oh, McMaster's on his own, takes a shot, shoots and scores. Buries it upstairs where Mama keeps the peanut butter, hopefully.
Just like that, counter-attack, it's on. Down the rink, opportunity arose.
McMaster, deft touch there, puts it around the defender, and then 1-on-0, makes no mistake as Price is ready. Goes down in his stance, sees that, and look at this. Right up in that top portion of the goal. Very difficult for a goalkeeper to stop. 2-1, Tupanuku taking the lead. This is the second time they have taken the lead. They scored the first goal. Waipuna Rangi responded to even it up. Now it's a 2-1 game. Let's see if they have it in them to equalize. Stockman circles back. Pass to McMaster. Oh, sorry, that's Waghorn, 59. as we have a face-off here at the center area. This is the final match between Waipunarangi with Rua and Tupuanuku with Tahi. 2-1 scoreline. 5 minutes in this first half. Leitana takes a shot. That just goes wide of the goalkeeper. Turia. Oh, that's McMaster. Has it taken away by Jameson. Jameson. He battles. Still has possession. Gives it to the side. And Sinnel with a shot. Goes off the bottom portion of the metal netting. Tam centers it to Sinnel. Doesn't connect with him. Leitana. It's it back down low.
Definitely start hearing the volume head out on the rink now. A few more players calling for the puck, getting a little bit more vocal.
Better urgency. And Turia holds on to the puck.
Now just trying to calm things down.
Using the net as protection. It's a smart place to be. Forcing someone to chase.
Tam to upset the cart there in the pass. Oop.
Takes a heavy hit from McMaster as Steen comes away with it. One-on-one shot. Hard shot, but doesn't go in. It goes on the back of the net here on top, and it's taken away. However, the whistle has gone, possibly indicating that the puck staying on that goal area was too long. Didn't seem to be.
Referee's taking the opportunity to just restart the play.
Unusually, though, going all the way back to the center space.
I think that's a new change to one of the rules. Is if it's a play that comes out of bounds.
I guess if that was determined it went out of bounds, I get it.
Maybe.
Cool.
Yeah. Not sure.
Prendergast, nice save there as he scrambles to his right side with that right pad save. Turia becoming familiar with behind that net protection space. Does well here to pass it across to Cook. Fakes a shot.
Oh!
And what a nice pass across to Steen, and Steen puts it in the goal.
Great. Todd Cook faked the shot.
I thought he was going to shoot it. Totally had me. Look at this. Oh,
goalie was set. Pass was there.
Shot. Almost like a check swing in baseball or golf or something when you stop mid-swing. That's hard to do. Look at this. He stops it, and then there you go.
Steen
pass
just
across, snaps it in.
Guides that puck, redirects it into the goal.
Time, yeah.
McMaster with the one-on-one with the goalie shoots. Caleb Price saves.
Tuatahi, one-timer.
So Waipuna now head out to a 3-1 lead over Tupuanuku. 2 minutes left in the first half of this playoff for the gold medal match here in Taranaki.
Yeah, but do not go away. This is, again, inline hockey. It is so beautiful, so quick, so fast. Things happen in an instant. We've had 4 goals in less than 20 minutes. As Tupuanuku come away with it, Sistroni. Ooh, looking for a redirect in front as Jameson, the intended target, now has it on the backhand shot. Well saved by Prendergast, and then Waipunarangi managed to clear. As that puck was in a big danger area behind the goalkeeper.
Waipuna now just settling things down, back down around their goal, bringing it out, just looking to create some options, create some passing lanes. Taking their time. They are 3-1 up, so they can just try and create some opportunities. They don't need to force things. And Nathan there. Sitting around, look for the pass across, swing. Oh, great save by Caleb Price. Got that leg out.
Leitana with a beautiful feed over to Steen. Steen looking to cash in again and making another Tuatahi shot. Tuatahi, I should say. These are new terms to me as well, if they're unfamiliar. Steen collects to go back behind the goal.
Just playing a nice sensible game here, Waipuna. Just taking their time to be able to reset, create some opportunities. Elliot Tam now for Tupunuku just to try and set some play. Going to try and put some speed on Todd Cook. Turia.
Plays with lots of fire and lots of passion. Quite a lot of good things to say about this young man's game.
And that's time. That's the first half. Done and dusted here in the gold medal match with Tupunuku 1, Waipunarangi on 3. So they'll take the early lead, but there is still 20 minutes of hockey left.
So excellent action. It's a 2-goal game, but again, this is just a 2-minute break between the halftime as players go to their respective benches, get a drink of water, get a couple of chats in, decide on what the strategies will be as we take a look here at some of this first half action. Neitana, number 7 here, Waipuna Arangi. Nice hard shot, low and that's
on the
gone
ground.
in.
Yep, under the pad. Nice low and hard under the pad.
As we see it here again, this is coming. Oh, this is a deking play, and he puts it in. So that was the first goal of the contest. Then Tupunuku, Vinny Sestroni with a great individual effort, cuts across and just comes in and dekes the goalkeeper.
And look how spread out Ethan Prendergast is there. He is fully stretched, both legs.
One side to the other, couldn't quite get around. That's a lot of space to cover. And this goal here, McMaster, beautiful play to himself. Hard shot, top corner. Beautiful goal. And Turia.
And this is the one that Nathan, Todd Cook fakes the shot.
Beautiful here. And this is well put in by Steen. Kind of a gift. You couldn't have asked for an easier play. You just kind of needed to send it towards the goal and in. Look at how much net is open. Bang. Turia up to Cook. Cook fakes the shot. Pass. Nice, accurate pass.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
So after this match, there will be a special presentation of the inaugural, I guess you call it, trophy. I believe it's named. I'm not entirely sure what the name of the trophy is. I would presume something Matariki, but there might be something else underneath it. We'll ask the team captains once we present that to them, the winning team's captain.
Yeah, definitely. Beautifully carved trophy here for this Matariki series, this inaugural year held for inline hockey. As we're about to get underway in the second half in this gold medal match.
The puck was dropped, but we had a whistle. Maybe an early breach of the positioning circle. If you enter in too quickly, often the referee will stop play and just reset. So even McMaster has jumped a little bit early there. Not much, hey. He was in that replay, you get caught. So there you go. Yeah. Eagle eyes referees can see that, and then they called it and reset it. You need a tightly called match when you're in the last game. That means everything, and you're all in.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of feeling, a lot of heart in this, so the referees do need to keep control of the match. Make sure that it doesn't get out of hand. These guys will push the limits. And here we go. See, Jamison's up early for a shot and scores. Oh,
just like that again. Early on in this half. Wow.
Paul Jamison just got the puck gifted to him, turned, skated in a little bit and shot.
The puck is rolling here. He does well to settle it, and a rolling puck on his stick, and he shoots it at pace. And there are some times, that was great velocity on that shot going into that far corner.
So 2-3. Tupunuku, great start to the second half. They're back in this game. 1 point difference with 18 minutes left on the clock. So as we've talked about all the way through, it will be in stop clock time if we keep a pretty tight game all the way through. Now Waipuna bringing the puck down. Steen there, just a little bit of control, bit of time. Puck deflects up in the air, bounces down for Nathan as he cycles around. Nice little toe drag there around. It sets off Elliot Tam's going to jump on the rebound.
Gives it to
Vinny.
Sestroni. Great shot, but too high and wide. No real danger on that one. You notice in these times as well, there'll be certain matchups between the lines. You're seeing a lot of Sestroni against Nathan's combination line. Starting to have power on power.
Yeah, definitely, and that's that experience and that size as well, that presence on the rink. You know, you got to match up, basically. So they're trying to match lines a little bit, match player with players. Todd Cook dumps it long down.
What a play. Simon Steen is waiting down there. Stockman gets a one-time shot. And shoots and
Has
scores.
2 shots.
Wow. Gets his own rebound, and he's pumped, fist pumped there. Again, Cook behind the goal, setting up probably my favorite space to play. And he sends it all the way down to Steen. Steen aware on the floor, gives it to Stockman, shot, rebound, goal.
Yeah, that was a great play. Just the long game. Like, Steen's down there by himself, and Cookie read it and then just waited for the runner.
You can see that Price, he's made that first save, and the puck actually comes back to Stockman. And Stockman gets it off the backhand, forehand, lifts it up above, and in.
So Waipuna answer back to a 2-point game here with 16 left on the clock. And they've got the puck. They're in control, having a look for options. Turia, what can he do? Great skills with the puck there, just bouncing around as he resets the play back down into their half. Stockman now behind the goal. Nathan. Just taking their time here. They're resetting the play. They're trying to play the whole rink. So we can see Waipuna going backwards and forwards. They're not always attacking the goal. They have the 2-point lead. They're trying to create some options, but not gift Tupuanuku any opportunities now. A lot of hockey left though, as we see Vinny with the puck. Just trying to hook up with one of his teammates. Tupuanuku in control, just trying to control. A little shot on goal there. Puck bounces off, but Prendergast has got it. No, it's come free. Vinny up for the one time. A little bit far out from though.
Desperate diving attempt to poke that puck away by Stockman. Playing a little bit like it's a power play or a penalty kill. They're really letting them on that outside, which is okay, I guess, to a degree. They're not getting the high-quality danger area shots.
They've almost resorted back into the sort of box play a little bit,
Yeah,
actually.
it's like a defensive shell. It's quite an effective technique if you can force teams to play on that outside, and you really challenge them to try and beat you one-on-one.
And it does create, it gives you a little opportunity to catch your breath. You're not skating as hard with the one-on-one play. So, you know, some of these guys might have said, let's just calm things down. We'll play a little bit like this.
And it allows an excellent counter-attacking strategy if you get the puck back, because you're already in good shape, good structure, and then they can go away the other way. There we are, and that's what they look like to do now. Stockman over to Cook.
Tries to get the shot away well high. How much hockey do you think these guys like Paul Jamieson and Vinny Sastrone have been playing now? They seem to be on the rink a hell of a lot for this Tupuanuku team, trying to provide some steady hands. They're playing a heck of a lot of hockey.
Often if you have a coach on the bench that recognizes a player that's on a bit of a streak or got the hot stick, you keep them playing. As we see here, great save there by Price. Following it up with another one, McMaster testing in the game.
Yeah, both goalies in this game have been well tested. Oh, great little bat away.
That's
oh, no.
The puck manages to get in and over Prendergast.
He bats it up in the air with his stick. When you see this in the replay, Ethan Prendergast, it looks like he goes to backhand the stick behind the goal, but it's gone straight up and come back down. So Vinny Sastrone with the hit off the blocker. There he goes. He backhands it up in the air. Yeah, he scored the goal.
Basically put that into his own
Yeah.
goal.
So he's blocked it. He's gone to bat it.
He's got to hit it away, but he's hit it away up into the air, and he's realized I couldn't get it back. Wow.
Well, we'll give Ethan Prendergast the goal and Vinny Sastrone the assist on that one.
Vinny's always around the net. He's in the controversial call, goal non-goal call that was awarded last night, and now that one.
give that to Ethan.
Yeah.
The one he doesn't want.
No one ever wants an own goal, but I think we've all been there at some stage in our careers that
you feel a bit ashamed.
Yep, and especially if you're a defenseman or defense person, you quite often get the deflection off you or off your stick when you're trying to do the best thing for your goalie, which is it's sort of heartbreaking, especially in games like this.
Yeah, errors happen in the best of games as well.
Big hard shot there, reflecting off the pads from Nathan. 12 minutes left on. 12 minutes left on the clock, and we're down to a 1-point game.
Waipunarangi with the lead. I was just going to say they don't want to give the puck away, which they have. As Hall battles with Waghorn. Hall comes away. Gives it to Tam. Tam, shot blocked away by Prendergast. Stockman puts it up the wall. Feeling a bit of pressure here. Hall has it to Tam. Tam, bit off on the pass. Vinny still gets a shot away.
Nice save by Prendergast though there, just to bat that away off the stick. Turia looking for some options as he cycles around in his half. Controlling the puck nicely, looking for some options, some passing lanes, little backhand there.
Nice play, we have 2-on-1. Stockman with room. Where does that go? Kind of off the bar at some point. You could hear it.
Yeah.
Turia, nice saucer pass to Stockman.
Oh, that was a little bit of the hole in the stick moment there. Hands over the puck now, back to Tuponuku to see what they can do, what their options are. Controlling it nicely, looking to go through the middle, but that's not on. They close that lane down.
Oh, shot blocked.
And here's a one-on-one. Stockman. And
scores. Beautiful move by Stockman. Putting it in when it counts. What a block, leading to his own breakaway. So he puts himself in harm's way, but makes the block. Skating hard here, avoiding the back-checking defender. What a move.
Top
backhand
corner.
to forehand and in. Avoiding that check. Oh, wow. He does well to, even with the outreach diving defender, to put that puck in. That just has really settled this crowd and the whole game. They are real quiet.
2 points.
But do not discount them. Wow, they come back
great
here.
Save, Ethan Prendergast has 2 shots. Vinny Sestroni had 2 shots at it.
Ethan was just a bit like a beached whale, flailing, but managed to make the save twice. Steen to Nathan.
Now there's an opportune time for Waipuna here to just to calm it back down.
Yeah, they're under that 10-minute mark with a 2-goal lead. And the last match of this Matariki weekend in New Plymouth. What exciting action, Todd. This is great. It's been a real pleasure to commentate this alongside you as well. A bit of a mishap there.
And there's that man again, Vinny, walking around with the puck. He's sniffing around that goal.
Strong on his skates as well.
He's looking to create an opportunity for the Tuponuku team.
Johnson's shot. Great one-timing shot. Ethan sees most of the way. Looks to be in a bit of discomfort, though.
Yeah, here's the little bit of a misplay. They just kind of, McMaster just
loses
fumbles
the handle
puck.
on the puck, yes. And it's Vinny looking to capitalize. As that puck there, great reaching glove save from Ethan. That's Aaron Stockman with it. Not to be confused with his brother.
No.
Hayden, who's also been playing. I think Aaron is the younger of the 2 brothers, if I'm not mistaken. Different styles. Turia in, shoots in, does that, he score, looks like it.
That referee has signaled.
What another individual set of skills there. Stockman sends the puck down to Turia. Turia receives it well, backhand to forehand, goal.
Ooh,
as the referee was going to call a penalty, but it looks like it's negated by that goal. Wow.
3 points.
Waipunarangi hit by 3.
How quick can the game change?
Look at this, 8:22, and we've already got 9 goals. This is a final. Finals tend to be a little bit less high scoring, tighter contest, but Waipunarangi is really putting the offensive pressure on.
So that's off the bar and into the roof, so we'll reset the play.
As that's why we have this protective mesh that kind of goes above the perspex around the inline rink to protect the spectators if in the event the puck does hit off of a goal in this case and then ricochet and go into any direction. So you are safe if you're a fan. You have excellent viewing, as we do up here in this commentary booth. Grandstand, if you will.
Grandstand, yep. So Waipuna now back in control. Bringing the puck out, having a look, nice and steady and calm. McMaster.
Being the penultimate game, this
Ooh,
is
a little bit of a battle in front of the
there.
goal. Real big heavy contact down there. As Jamison just clears it for the Tupunuku team. Down to Donald Hall, but Waipuna take the puck back. To regain some
7
control.
minutes left. I mean, that may not seem like an awful lot of time. So there's a little bit of, well, what a move by Turia going in and outside position of Tam, but passes it to Tam, he takes it away. Tam, very quick skater. Looking as to where the options lie next, decides to curl back.
Yeah, and that shows the young guy, the young man's got a bit of a cool head on him there. He's just looking for some options. He knows there's 6 minutes to go. You know, 3 goals behind. They can create those opportunities when they need to.
They've turned it over. Turia takes it away from Sassoni. Cuts him towards the middle of the goal. Takes a nice bump there, and just a little bit of how you doing from Vinny. Vinny Cistroni. Makes a quick turn. The change of pace is important. You can slow down, then speed up. Turia.
I mean, some of these senior athletes that are out there wouldn't have played against some of these young guys before as well. So that's testing them against, you know, how quick are these young guys? Can I go around them? And Nathan shoots
and
scores.
scores. Wow.
Oh, where'd that come from?
Silky, deft touch by Nathan, with Nathan just casually strolling in. Like, okay, I've got this, puts it in, top shelf.
Yeah.
Nathan here showing good poise, good puck control from the backhand to the forehand, rolling puck, scoops it up. The goalie's down, offering that top portion of the goal, and Nathan says, oh, thank you, I'll take that. In the net.
In the net, and that'll give us the timeout. So that'll be a timeout. I'm likely to say Tupunuku are likely to have called that timeout just to sort of settle the nerves and calm things down now. They need to reset and gather their thoughts and get themselves back into this game with a 3-7 down at Waipuna. So let's see how we shape up. Here they are, the Tupunuku team, just having some words. Paul Jamison there, the captain, number 97. He'll be having some words to the team, just talking about the play. You can see he's, you know, a little bit animated with his hand, just pointing directions, so they can still pull this game back. 5 minutes 32 left on the clock.
So any thoughts or predictions? I don't like using those predictive words because I like the living in the moment idea. And at the moment, you've got a 7 score line to one team and 3 to the other.
Yeah, I think Tupunuku can get themselves back in this game. I think the way Waipuna have been playing, they seem a little bit more calm and controlled. They've managed to control the puck, you know, and keep hold of it and set the play up. Although, you know, Tupunuku as well, but they seemed a little bit more just not connecting as much. And we've seen like the Elliot Tam and Donald Hall connect in previous games. We haven't seen that this game. We haven't seen that same connection.
That chemistry is starting to be put to a real stretch test here. As Jamison and Cistroni will be leaned on a lot to showcase some of those individual skills that they've got to get their team a little bit closer here. Yeah, but the likes of Ant Nathan, you've got Todd Cook, all like real experienced players here that will have an excellent young supporting cast.
Yeah,
Waghorn and Steen and McMaster, like
those three are fast.
Very
and
deep lineup.
That senior players, Ant Nathan, Aaron Stockman, John Turia, you know, Todd Cook and that team, they're all Prem players, all senior Prem players. They have a huge amount of experience there to guide this team.
Right, Prendergast making a nice blocker save, decides to hold on.
Yeah, and that's a good move by the goalie. Just slow it down. It burns a bit of time. We're not inside the 2-minute mark, so no, we're not down the stop clock yet. So the goalie will be under instructions. Cover it up. Let's cover it up. Let's slow it down. Let's reset the play. Let's make Tupouniku do all the work here. Jamison, the captain, to bring it up.
Cistrone always loves to shoot
he
the puck.
does. Yep, a little bit high that time.
Sometimes they can get predictable players that notice. Oh, as we have another shot there.
Donald Hall firing at Ethan Prendergast.
And defenders know that if one person in particular, like a Cistrone, has the puck and he's looking up on the floor, what the options are. Maybe 8, maybe 7 times out of 10, he's going to elect to shoot it, and that's fine. Like, he's a shooter. He's a he's got a great shot. But they need 4 of those great shots.
Yeah,
to
they
equal.
do. Elliot Tam stealing the puck there, firing it out the middle, but no player running the down the middle. Todd Cook sent away on a one-on-one. Oh, passes it.
To Steen.
Yeah,
we've had that combination already.
I think we have. Todd Cook, well read, just kicked it off his foot, got his head up about here and passes it to Steen. Steen just taps and goes. Caleb Price left out high and dry, basically.
Cook, the playmaker on this in this final matchup. And Steen doing really well to put that in. That's his second of the game.
You wonder if the game with 3 minutes 30 left on the clock now is starting to get away from Tupouniku in this final. Johnson down the ring.
But as we have seen before, there is never any giving up. Tupouniku will carry on, give it their all. And that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we know how quickly this game can change as Nathan comes in and fires it straight at
Caleb another Price. Rebound. That went off the goalpost. So Price make the first save, but then it's that rebound follow-up that often is giving him some trouble.
Vinny Cistrone there trying to go down through the middle. And Nathan to bring it back for Waipuna. 2 young bucks on him to slow him down.
Waipuna Rangi doing really well here to keep possession of the puck, keeping it away from everyone at Stockman. Oh, very liberal open space. There's no one went after him. The defenders decided to leave him alone. Still has that puck, Stockman. But Tam, crafty young man, skates hard with
quick on his feet too, Elliot Tam from the Devils Club.
Takes a shot,
great shot. Big rebound.
Cook with it on the backhand. Goes way up. And Caleb Price says, set. That's like swatting flies. He just catches it.
Yeah, a little bit of the lob shot in there for Caleb Price to catch. A little bit off balance there, Todd Cook, just as he's moving backwards. Caleb Price puts his hand up. I'll have that. Thank you very much.
It's like catching a pop-up fly in softball or baseball.
Right, we're inside the last 2 minutes now. It's going to be hard work for Tupouniku to come back. They won't give up, though. Minute 30 left on the clock with a 5-point lead out to Waipuna Rangi.
What a move here by Steen, looking for the hat trick. Whoa, great move as another toe dragger on the defender. Shoots low, hard, but Price stops that one.
And this all is burning down time now. We're going to go inside a minute very shortly. Both teams won't give up.
Sinnel with the mishandle of the puck. Steen capitalizes, another toe drag move.
Ooh.
And that will be held on to, but that's just, again, ticking that clock down ever so much. Getting closer to that end of game. As we see President Cam McIver standing by the trophy, getting ready to hand that to the team captain of the winning team.
30 seconds to go. Our gold medal match is about to wind up here in Matariki Series. New Plymouth Taranaki 2022, inaugural season 4 Inline Hockey New Zealand Matariki Series. We saw some fantastic hockey over the weekend as Waipuna just tied this game up at 8-3. New Zealand Māori kept their 3-0 record against New Zealand All-Stars last night. It's amazing to see as Waipuna Rangi take the win 8-3 over Tupouniku It's been fantastic hockey.
Tina Pai, pleasure commentating around with you. I'm going to head down. We're going to produce some presentations with the captains and have a bit of a correro, and we'll wrap up this weekend. Many, many thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Ian. It's been a wonderful weekend commentating with you, and it's been great to see these young guys come up and be mentored and play some hockey with some of their heroes, their idols. As we're looking at the winning team there, Waipuna Arangi, great team, led by Ant Nathan. He's the one there, number 7, Naitana. Have a look at a replay, some of these goals. Look at this one, out to Stockman, just taps it in, gets his rebound, taps it up over Caleb Price. Vinicius Stroni here, fires the puck off Ethan Prendergast. He had the right idea, he was going to bat it away, but he's batted it back into the goal. He's tried to regather it. Unfortunate for Ethan Prendergast to take an own goal there, but he's tried really hard, had the right intentions, didn't quite come off. Here's the Stockman intercept, kills the puck straight over the left-hand shoulder of Caleb Price on the breakaway. Down to Turia and around the goalie. Several great goals there. And Nathan walking it in. He's going to have a look and he's going to shoot over that left-hand shoulder of Caleb Price again. That's where a few of those goals were scored. This is Todd Cook. He's going to pass it down to Steen, and Steen's going to bat it in just like that. Those are lovely little goalies. Nothing the goalie can do to defend that. All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, so we'll be right back after this.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex. No time to fluff around today? No worries. Just swing into Caltex and pay for fuel with Pay an App to speed on through. Ooh, yeah. Feels good. Use it at your local participating Caltex.
Kia ora and welcome back. Ko Ian Toko Inawa. We are at the final stages of the Matariki tournament, New Plymouth of inline hockey. Standing alongside me is Mr. Cameron McIver, the president of the Inline Hockey New Zealand. Can we gather your thoughts on what this event has done for the Taranaki region and all of Aotearoa to seeing this excellent talent on display with the mentoring of the youth, with the seniors sprinkled in and amongst these teams? What does that mean to you?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's been an amazing weekend. We couldn't have planned it to go any better than it has. Just the commitment from the players and the enthusiasm that they've shown towards the sport and coming together like this. The big part of it obviously being around how our youth, our rangatahi are participating and giving them a pathway and a direction in the sport so that, you know, we're looking down the track and we've got that future-proof for our sport.
In a moment, we're going to get a couple of the Tupua Nuku team members to come over. Would you like to do the presentation of the captain of the winning team?
Yeah.
Do the winning team. We're going to call over Ant Nathan, the captain of the Waipuna Arangi to come through, and we're going to present the trophy, this beautifully carved trophy for Matariki, the inaugural time. This is the first time that this trophy has been awarded. It is beautiful. We're going to have a formal presentation shortly when the captain, Ant Neitana, proudly representing his Māori heritage with the captaincy. But we've got Ethan coming over as well. He's the goaltender in this match, so it looks like Ethan's been sent up. Kia ora, Ethan. Yeah, just come on over this way. We're just having a chat. Congratulations on the win here. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It's huge for me, but I think it's even bigger for those young guys. I think it's really, really good for them as well.
Awesome. Well, you must be stoked for getting the win here, and very proud to represent yourself and your iwi. So a big packy to you, and we thank you. And in a moment, we're going to get your captain over here to receive this beautiful new trophy.
Yeah, it's awesome, and I think we're all pretty stoked with the win.
Awesome. You want to call him over and get Ant so we can grab Ant and you can get presented this beautiful trophy. Thank you. So in a moment, we're going to have Cam, the president here, present this the trophy to our winning captain, Ant Neitana, as he comes over. Congratulations, Ant, on behalf of all of Inline Hockey New Zealand on a beautiful victory here. You can get presented with this amazing trophy.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Over to you, Cam.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Good boys.
Big packy. Congratulations.
Thank you. Got any interview?
Any words you want to say? What does this mean to you and your family?
It's more just the growth of the hockey, which is good. It's good to have a little bit of exposure on TV. It's good to have a combination of the 16s, 18s. It's needed that for a while, so hopefully this grows, and hopefully this onwards and let the train roll.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to let you enjoy this, Ant. Congratulations once again. Be with your team and celebrate what has been a fantastic weekend. And thank you very much for all of you that have watched this amazing event, unique to Aotearoa, New Zealand, ko Ian Toku Inua, Matariki weekend. We are very proud. Thank you very much to all the whānau and all across here that have helped with this event. Ka kite ana, we're signing off. Thank you for tuning in. Be safe. Ka kite.